Yo. Yeah, no, you go ahead and run the intro. I'm just Mike.
Black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent.
You are now tuned in to the Slicktalk With Scalez Podcast.
Yo. We are here. We are live. We are lit. This is episode 227 of the Slicktalk With Scalez Podcast. We in the building, live from the Everyday Media Studios. You know what I'm talking about? Please tap in with us anywhere that you at. Please share this. If you're on YouTube, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell button or whatever, so you'll know anytime that we go live. If you're on Facebook, share this, please. If you're on X, share this. Anywhere that you can share this platform at, let people know that we are live right now at the Slicktalk With Scalez Podcast. It's Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We outside for a little while. We're going to be here for about an hour and some change, chopping it with y'all about topics and shit going on in the world. If you like to advertise with us, please hit us up here at the Slicktalk With Scalez Podcast. Hit anybody DM that you see sitting here or my man Dooch off camera, and make sure you tap in with us. Also, artists, if you got any videos or anything you like to show on the platform, make sure you reach out to me. I'm using space and time on this here platform to give exposure to artists that I know or personally or have relationships with people who just reach out to us and build with us. So the opportunity is there also. Make sure you're on the lookout for Mookie's food reviews. Please hit us up. We 2 down on the food review so far, so we got some more coming up. We hit Mallard's at Bayshore, and we just did the Explorium Brew Pub downtown on St. Paul. So we got some more lined up. Be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Without wasting any more time, I can introduce the cast that I got here with me and our guest. Oh, okay. We down one man. He actually didn't have to DJ tonight. He had a flat, so that's why he ain't here. But shout out to DJ Corporate, you know what I'm saying, always holding it down. Be safe. Also on that note, sitting in the chair all the way on the end with our blue on is Mookie. Say what up to the people.
Hello, people.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So sitting next to me is my dog, always riding with me, always holding me down, little bro, little G. Say what up to the people.
What do, people?
And then somebody y'all ain't seen in a couple of episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Haters. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I walk so you can run. Show some respect. Show some respect here.
It's spicy up in this joint. It's spicy tuna up in this joint.
I walk so that you can run.
Buddhist man.
You would never see Malcolm X talking to Elijah Muhammad like this.
Talk your shit, bro.
Ever in life.
It
would never happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't seen him in a while, in a couple months, he is here back from out of town. He just snuck in here on us, and I done managed to get him here live on air with us. Michael J, say what up to the people.
What's going on, people? I'm here. Yes. Your eyes are not deceiving you.
It is him, ladies and gentlemen. He is here. He is back to cause hell. Some people are happy he here, others not so much.
They won't be.
Yeah.
It's a little interesting little line. I like this.
Yeah.
This works.
You fucks with this?
I like this.
I fuck with it too.
Already, background host in the background anyway.
He was here, talking this shit all the time anyway. You know what I mean?
But, and as you all like to call her Mookie, I mean, I guess she's been around too, whatever. But
haters gonna hate. Ain'ters gonna ain't.
Ain'ters gonna ain't. Is that what you just said?
Haters gonna hate.
And ain'ters gonna ain't. I think that's the first time I heard that. You heard that before, dude?
Yeah, but
that's a new one. That's a new one for me.
Hopefully, as she's watched me do this successfully over these, these podcasts, maybe she's learned something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad you were promoted. Let's keep going.
Hey, dudes, where's she been at in the stew?
Because I've
been in the stew.
Boy, I'm going to the studio tonight.
She been in the studio working.
I'm going to the studio tonight for sure. I got this on my heart.
Oh, you got
this on my heart. Okay.
So when you drop this album, right? Is this like some NLE Chopper shit? Your shit just full of disses.
Never sound like NLE.
She got a Trump type album. It's a Trump spirit. She's coming for retribution. That's all it is.
That's it.
It's only revenge. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Shit to say.
I thought you was gonna be like
I got something to say soon.
I got something to say.
I thought you was gonna be like your boy NLE.
No.
Oh damn, no NLE Chopper.
No.
Damn, no.
Damn.
Okay. Well, anyway, on that note, we got another young man sitting here with us. Y'all probably like who this other brother with the nice beard. You know what I'm saying? Sitting here on the couch with me. But without further ado, it's the homeboy HP in the building representing Lillie B skin and hair moisturizer. Say what up to the people.
What's going on, people? Appreciate to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got my man in the building. We go way back on some rap shit. And his big brother, cousin, what is the word? His big brother is my entertainment lawyer. Yeah, let's put that part in there, man. Saved my life. Without further ado, I won't go any further into that, but the man saved me. If y'all was wondering the whole bunch of shit I was going through a couple months ago, if it wasn't for that nigga, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to y'all like this right now.
Shout out
to LaRon Rogers, Super Entertainment Esquire. Yes, sir. Super Entertainment Lawyer, Billboard Top Entertainment Lawyer, Rick Ross Entertainment Lawyer, Coco Jones Entertainment Lawyer, Futures Entertainment Lawyer, and the Slicktalk with Scalez Podcast Entertainment Lawyer.
Come on, man. Talk your shit
out, man. And this man's brother. But me and this dude go back way before that. You know what I'm saying? Go back to childhood. So I'm happy to see that you venturing into your new thing. Give us some info on what Lillie B's is.
Lillie B's, LILLIEB.com. So Lillie B's honestly is just an all natural almond shea butter, African. We made sure to be able to have it to where you can go head from toe. You know, I have children, so before we dropping them off at Montessori, we're making sure that the dreads are well nourished. We're making sure that the skin is well nourished. We're making sure the braids are well nourished. We're making sure my bald head is well nourished. And we're making sure that mom as well going to her natural skin as well as that is just nourished as well. So our motto honestly is nourish the skin that God put you in. It's something that we believe in. It's something that we have, and it's something that we'll share. So it's mixed in, it's whipped. We got a little argan oil in there. We got black oil seed in there. We got an aloe vera in there. We got some other things that we boil in there to make sure, of course, that your pores and your skin are looking as beautiful as mine, as beautiful as my wife's, and as beautiful as my children. And so hopefully you can go on to the journey with us. Other than this podcast, we will be on some other things as well, being at the news and Shark Tank next year. So we're just rocking and rolling as much as possible. Once again, LILLIEB.com. And then, of course, you know, at hpfamo.com, the secret lilliebs.com. We got it all going, man. We'll reach out. You'll see me anywhere, everywhere with these bags, as you see, selling. And just making sure that Milwaukee just follows the journey with us, and we appreciate you guys.
So it was brought up. This came about out of a necessity, kind of. You needed your own product.
We needed our own product. You know, everybody else. You walk around here. Everybody else has their own product for their, for their legacy. For us, what we wanted to do is we wanted to make sure that our household, being that we are a household of 7, everybody
take a drink for you, bro.
Come on, blood. Come on now, this goddamn Cosby show. So, but making sure that everybody, be that my 17-year-old or my 5-year-old daughter, they are all nourished and making sure they're moisturized. So that's kind of how I started, and that's how we rock.
For sure.
I love that.
I appreciate you.
I like that. Family owned and operated.
That's right. That's right. We bought a house, and that's where we manufactured out of.
Okay.
You feel me?
That's dope.
Appreciate you.
So Milwaukee owned, brand started, help you niggas with your beards, get your beard game
so,
right.
Like, it helps with, like, if you got, like, blemishes and, like, and all that, it helps get you back to where you need to be at.
Totally correct. Is going into nourishing the pores and nourishing the skin. So that doesn't, what's funny is that we, no matter if it's my guys coming from the barbershop or my ladies coming from the salon, that's usually the sexiest or the most beauty that you're probably putting into yourself. Well, what the fuck are you doing in between Sunday to goddamn Saturday? You know what I'm saying? Correct. We're usually smacking on whatever and And so I get back to, honestly, our legacy of what we come from. When you was coming from, you saw your uncle coming in with his chest motherfucker showing. When you saw your auntie coming in and she you know what I'm saying? them motherfuckers was moisturized. And so this is what we go back to. You know, I ain't sliping on no jergens no more. This is a head to toe for us. And so that's what I push through.
I got a question for you, like for the beard. So you're saying you use it for your beard.
Oh, yeah.
Some oils and things that we work with, as you have a beard, so you know, kind of dries out the beard.
Mm-hmm.
So how does this impact that?
So usually the oils sit on top of the beard. A lot of times when you go to the barber, they'll use that heat brush. And no disrespect to the barbers, do your thing, you know, because I know when you're coming out, you're trying to have a pristine looking beard.
Right.
Okay. But as far as that, what you're doing is it's like you're walking through the desert. And so if you walk through the desert, somebody puts alcohol on you. Somebody then puts a dry brush through you. Yeah. What are you doing more to moisturize? So for this is then going, not only it's not sitting on top like an oil, it's then getting into your actual skin.
What process would you give it for, like the you know, they have the formula, the water, oil, you know, that kind of formula. So how would you use this product?
Oh,
honestly,
I would tell you, use it as you would use 2 parts. One, when you get out the shower, just put it in. For my guys, what I would tell them is put in your favorite scent. Okay. So we usually are smokers. Okay. So no matter, put in your favorite scent in your hand, rub it around more like a Carmex. It'll start breaking down. Put it in, walk in. You're a Milwaukee player. She'll smell it all night.
Cool.
Yep.
That works. What inspired the name Lillie Bees?
That is my great grandmother's name, as well as my mother-in-law's name. So it was, So
That's
the
dope.
people who, thank you so much. So the people who inspired us. So not only inspired my wife, but also inspired myself.
Oh, dope.
It's like it's legacy because it's literally where it came from, like you said.
Yeah.
So.
And then also as far as being a rapper and having the metaphor of Lily being a flower, bees, man, come on, dog. It was already in stone. So once we pollinate and we pushing off, and so we hope that you all follow the journey with us.
Love it. That's all I got.
I appreciate you.
That's what's up, dudes. We can run that what I had from HP. Yeah, that video.
No, he too busy back there making the hookah.
Yeah, y'all still don't do that.
She up here.
Yeah. Lily B's checking in. We appreciate all the support and love. Today is a proud day for us. We have our first shipment. Hope everybody receives it with the love and the intention that we have it for. Reach on out to us. Give us some comments back. Take care. Lily B's.
I'm about to
tell him to get the hookahs on deck at your stew.
Oh, my life.
Your stew ain't got no hookahs. I don't know what to tell you. They gotta get some Lily Bees and some hookahs up in there. You know what I'm saying?
I mess with the Lily Bees, but the rest of what y'all just saying, boo.
We
ain't even got no liquor.
Ooh, she just, you see how she talking? She ain't even, she ain't even been on the label that long. You see how she acted? This is crazy.
Hey, dudes, tell her
you gotta work your way up.
Tell her it's
You know what I'm
only
saying?
8:00.
got a corner office yet.
It's only 8:08 p.m.
I
You
don't
feel
even
me?
I don't even know what's going
We
on.
can go to the
over
liquor
there.
We don't even know what's going on.
I don't even know what's going on over there. Whatever is in that corner don't have nothing to do with me.
Oh.
Did you give me the hand right now?
Wow.
Is that what that is? That's the
And talk
hand?
to it.
Wow.
Talk to it.
No.
No.
You did. You got some wine? You got some more Colorado? Dude, we really supposed to be here. You get around on nigga day when it's too many niggas.
Now we niggas. Y'all heard it?
Yeah.
It's too many. It's too many. I already be outnumbered on here. This is too much.
Listen, the thing is,
I'm a nigga at heart though.
we feel you.
I'm a dagger.
You is a bulldog.
You know what?
Birth of the bull dagger. Birth of the bull dagger.
I am.
So make sure, man, y'all get y'all some of that Lily Bees, man. Tap in
We
with
will.
my
Appreciate
people,
it.
man.
Appreciate it.
You know, shout out to my homegirl. What's the homegirl name? You said her name earlier.
Grace Cole.
Grace Cole. Shout out to Grace Cole.
Yeah,
she
Grace
got a product in Beauty Palace, and we had her on the show.
Grace just won a competition too.
Yeah, she just won a competition. She got an oil for your locks and your hair and all of that. So same vibes with her. How y'all supported her when she was on this pod afterwards. Y'all do the same for my brother right here, man.
We appreciate it.
Black-owned business, family started, family orientated, and it's something for your health.
And you want people that make stuff for you.
Yeah.
A lot of times with it, we're told things are all natural, and then you turn the label over, and then you see how many chemicals are in that product. So being able to see, like, even what people use, Carol's daughters, she started in the bathtub, right? Started in her own bathroom, in her own bathtub. Now, it's become a successful business. So, and expensive, right?
Yeah.
And you'll be able to go and buy and get what you would usually get at that more expensive price point.
And Carol's daughter is doing really good.
I got mine.
Yeah.
Got my Lillie Bees. Period.
No, Robert, no. We all good.
So it's whipped, Shay.
We got bags. Oh, we whip it, baby.
Yeah.
We whip it. We boil it first. We whip it.
Oh yeah, it's whipped. Definitely whipped.
Yeah, you see me with bags. I don't got no dope, just my dope. Okay, please leave me alone.
Yeah, it's definitely a whip. That's nice.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, appreciate you. So this is our $15 here, $15 jar on the website. We got that one going. We also have a $5. We call it a good old travel jar. You know what I'm saying? A good old travel jar. If you guys ever see me out and about, we have this one as well. And then when we rocking and rolling, and you see me going crazy, I also have just a $2 sample if you guys want to support. Man, when I tell you, just pop it on your knuckles. We love it. You love it. We love it. You see me? You see me? All right.
That's what's up.
Oh, Brady, appreciate you, God.
No, that's what's up. Got them options. You know what I mean? You might not have that 10, might not have that 5, might have 2 on you, though. You feel me? So that's what's up, man. Shout out Lillie Bees, man. That's dope, man. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep that up. Before we sway off of that, let people know where they can get it. You know what I mean? How they can get in contact with you to cop some or whatever.
For sure. So first of all, my name is Ian Rogers. So you could be able to look that up. Our phone number is 414-242-9472. You could be able to look us up on lillieb.com. LILLIE.com. We also are on Shopify as well. You'll see that, but just go to the website. Everything is there. You'll be able to see the Instagram. You're able to see the web, the Facebook as well. Everything that we're doing. We put out tips once a month as far as just naturaling and moisturizing yourself. And then once again, whenever you want to see this natural skin and this wonderful beard of my children, please just tap on in. We're right here, lilliebs.com. We appreciate you guys.
Amen.
For sure. So you gonna stick around, fuck with some of these topics with us and all that? Okay, for sure.
All right, you ain't scared, ain't you?
Let's fuck it up.
All right, now.
I guess I'm gonna get, because Dooch, you doing something right now, right? I'm gonna give Dooch a second to take care of whatever he's taking care of before I do, because a couple of these topics I need you to run videos on so we can talk about them. But the one that I don't need no video for, I guess we can get right to. A judge ordered Trump to release food stamps. So people got their food stamps, and I've been getting their food stamps, and they coming through right now because a judge told Trump, you got us fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So
I thought it was like 2 of them.
The one and the 2 behind it, right, is the fact that there were government shutdowns before. And this, along with this particular provision of a contingency fund for SNAP benefits, there were a number of other provisions, right, that said that even if the government shut down, that they will make sure that they pay furloughed employees and other safety like parameters. You see what I'm saying? Boundaries. Okay, even if you shut down the government, we have some emergency contingency funds, different things, contingency funds for these different areas, or rules, right? Policies, things that we would follow because we've been here before, right? In that, these contingency funds for SNAP benefits, the judge knows it's there. Congress, men and women have made it clear that their funds are there. And now they have ordered, because there are checks and balances, right? They have ordered the Trump administration to release those funds, because when Congress appropriates funds, by law, you have to do what they asked you to do.
So for people to understand, we've had government shutdowns before. This is just the longest one, but we've had government shutdowns before, but you were never affected before because this money that Mike is speaking about, no other president blocked you from getting the money. Trump's the first one to be like, nah, I'm not releasing the money. It's the Democrats' fault. Blame them. But the judge is like, no, we're not. I'm blaming everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Please understand that this is arbitrary.
Yeah, exactly.
This is not a I had to stop giving it. This is I have decided as your president that I am stopping it. And so this is a political ploy.
Correct. As he has said.
This is a political ploy, right? That says if I can make black people hurt, bad enough. People of color who they think
I
are
was
the
say
only
it's not
people who
even the black
depend.
I'm about to
people.
say we're
And it's
not even
not.
the majority that's
it's
on this
not.
His
shit.
people is
Right.
the ones that get
Yeah,
they get
yeah,
more than
yeah, they
us.
get more
You're
than we
right.
do.
Like-
You're right. You're not wrong. But allow that to bite them in the ass, right?
Mhm.
Because you think you're just impacting me. You're not realizing that it's your voters.
Mhm.
It is the southern states that depend on federal money the most. Why? They don't take state income
Health
tax.
tax, yeah.
They don't. If they do collect property taxes, it's going all the directly into things that a state income tax would usually pay. Right. So these things in these states and these people, when you're shutting down their hospitals and you're not giving them health care in the Affordable Health Care Act, where they usually wouldn't be able to afford insurance, are not able to. They have children with life-threatening diseases or ailments, and you're threatening that. That's not a black thing.
No, that's a human being thing. It don't matter what
Right.
fucking color you are. Like that's just a thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so what that has shown us, right? We've had elections for governor in New Jersey. We've had elections for governor in Virginia. We've had different, local and state races.
Yeah, I was gonna say the mayor of New York.
You look in
Yeah.
Georgia and the Public Service Commission, statewide
Mhm.
offices now voting for Democrats.
Right, yeah.
So we have to ask ourselves, are Democrats on the right path, right? Seems like they're doing pretty good for the first time.
Yeah, I would say it's always going to be a back and forth. This is if you understand politics, then you understand that it's just tennis. It's always just a back and forth. And so, if you dig a little deeper in regards to even the Social Security and the benefits of it, it's that there are a lot of other subsidiary programs as well that our money goes to. Okay, not saying right or wrong, anything, but there are other monies that go to other places, and they're trying to find out who the fuck is getting this money. So it sounds ugly, like that. That's the whole thing. It sounds very, very ugly in things, but when you get into business of yourself, you would audit your business to see how much am I paying you line? Like, hold the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I try to break it down to stuff like that. Like, hold on, you motherfuckers keep going up on shipping and handling. What's going on?
But at the same time, we have to understand that while America may operate like a business, it isn't.
It is.
It's a nonprofit organization.
It's a nonprofit organization.
It's a social
And that's where it goes.
welfare organization. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
And that's where we start going.
Yeah.
Hey, what the?
What's going on? But we have to also realize that America has been through a number of eras. It's been through the progressive era, which people of color pushed. That's how we got 8-hour work days. That's how we got unions.
Correct.
That's how we got a number of other things that impact education and all those different things.
After they stopped the
black people after Reconstruction, we were the first
Yeah.
to institute public education.
We were.
See what I'm saying?
And some of the wealthiest.
Hello?
Come on now.
So if we are looking at what this man is doing, he's attacking each area. If I get rid of the Department of Education where black and brown people are mostly educated, then I can impact that. If I keep the funding from special education from going out where it needs to go, because what people didn't realize is when they were talking about taking money from the Department of Education, that's who's funding the special education classes and teachers that you see.
Absolutely.
So when they pull that money out, it's impacting you. It's not just this random money being taken out or funding being cut. It's a reason for that.
So I was talking to my client the other day. I'll say her name, Yana. I was talking to Yana about this the other day, and it made me think about, I work in the schools right now, right? And I've been working in the schools for years. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to that. But as long as I can remember, there hasn't been a social worker in none of the schools that I worked at. But I remember growing up as a kid when my mom worked in MPS, she was a social worker before she was a principal. And she used to go on home visits after work, bro. And we used to go to poor black people houses and shit. And she would help women, figure out what they was going to do with their kids, get them signed up for all the programs.
Say it again. Say it again. Y'all did what? Y'all visited, right?
We visited, yeah.
So you know where the kid lived, don't you?
We know where the kids
and you know how they living, don't you?
And she knew how they was living, and she was showing up with resources and opportunities to help parents. So now I'm thinking about the kids that I was going to school with that was poor. They were different than the poor kids that I deal with now that I teach, because it was more resources and people helping and shit. Like
They
now
fucking
it's none.
stuck.
All of that is removed, bro. They don't even,
give a fuck.
bro. They don't even have art and shit in
Nope.
school anymore. Do
But
y'all
see,
know
what
that?
you
Like,
have to ask yourself is, and this is where we have to pay attention to local elections, because it's
Come on now.
not that the Milwaukee Public School isn't
Come on
getting
now.
money.
no, I don't know. They get
It's
billions.
not
They just got a $1 billion
exactly-
bailout not too long ago.
They don't
That's
have-
exactly
they
why
don't
they're
have-
Not that they're
resigning
not
from the
putting-
housing authority
They don't
now
even got-
Hello?
and the NPS now.
You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's
They
not
don't-
that you're not getting money.
Superintendent
People don't
now.
understand. NPS is its own government.
Yeah.
It's like a city in a city.
Yeah.
They
These
literally
kids
don't
don't
have
even go to
specials
school
in
with-
school.
No.
They don't even
Period,
go to
more.
school with a book bag no more.
No.
They don't have.
There's no
they don't
point
come
because
home
there's
with
no homework. Like,
None.
Ain't no hope.
You ever
for it.
ask a child, what you learned today? They ever been able to explain it to you?
Man. And now they putting them on the pads, you know.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
it's on
the
the tablet.
Chromebook.
Where I work
All
at
of
is
that.
tablet.
It's the
Yeah, we
tablet.
tablet
It's-
up where I'm at.
But
yeah,
the reason
my
I say
students had computers, but I went old school. Like we doing paper. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
we're reading
I wrote
out
up.
of a
I wrote
book.
up a contract.
yeah.
I wrote up a contract, a behavior contract for my class. Right, gave it to all the kids. They followed along with it. They understood it. We got to the bottom, and guess what was the problem?
They didn't know how to make
They
it.
didn't know how to write in cursive,
Yeah.
bro. They couldn't even.
They took
signature
penmanship out of
sign.
school.
I had signature, so they seen my. So I had where you had to print. You know, a contract. I had to print my name. I literally did it like a legal document. I had to write my name, print it, and then I signed in cursive. And then all of them were like, "Mr. Harvey, what are we supposed to do?"
Mhm.
Right? I'm like, "You supposed to sign?"
Right.
And me, I'm just,
Mhm.
"Oh, you supposed to sign your name?"
Sign your
I'm
name,
thinking
nigga.
like, and they looking at me like,
What are you
I
talking
know
about?
how
"What are you talking about?"
I
I
knew
never
how to
even
write.
had. I'm in eighth, and these are I got 8th graders, 9th graders, and they like, we never even had.
I knew
cursive.
how to write in cursive in 2nd and 3rd
Me
grade.
too.
It was the
Yeah.
penmanship
Because-
was taught to me
Because
at
it was
that.
right after you learned
Yep.
how to write your
Yeah.
real
Real
letters in
name, you
kindergarten.
learned that. Yep, you learned
and,
cursive.
So you came back on the other side.
in my 3rd grade class, we couldn't do regular. We had to write in cursive, and we had to do it in pen.
Yeah.
We wasn't using pencils. We had to be.
Yeah.
And
I
this
was
is
like
3rd
second
grade.
I was
Like,
like
yeah.
after like 2nd
Like,
grade.
they wasn't
was like,
playing.
I'm trying to tell y'all all that's removed right
Yeah,
now.
all of it's gone.
But it's
They
a
don't-
point
And
of
no art,
No art.
gym.
They barely
don't
get
have,
gym,
They don't,
yep.
No gym. Like,
No
these
gym?
kids-
No gym. Swear to God, they barely get gym. They
got-
barely get it.
So they get gym, but it's not like what we
We
had to
know.
do with
No.
gym. You
No.
know, like how
They
we
be
had
doing
to do.
helicopter. My
fitness
kids talking
and
about they
all of
doing
that,
helicopter. I'm like, what the
What's
fuck
that?
is
Yeah.
helicopter?
we had to run.
Right. You had
Yeah.
to
Third
change.
time in your
You had
mouth.
to change.
We had to
Yeah.
do
Like I'm
Yeah.
telling you where I'm at, we got a high school where I'm
Yeah.
at, bro. They don't change. They still be having on their uniform when they come
Oh,
out the
that's
gym.
wild.
Out of gym,
Mhm.
they have it one day a week.
Mhm.
Like what is going on? One day a week, bro.
Mhm.
We definitely have to change.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a part of your grade.
You went to
Yeah.
the goddamn locker room. That
You
was-
that was a part of your grade.
Nigga, it was some good fights in that motherfucking locker room.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm a nigga.
I just think we don't pay attention enough to school board elections.
No, we don't.
But
Any
then
elections.
we also have to look at the fact that they ensure the school board members make the little amount of money that they do, so that people like us don't run
Run, yeah.
because you can't afford it,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
So it's where, and like I said, it's a city in a city. We have to look at where they sending the money.
Yeah.
They don't have air conditioning on north side schools in
Come on
NPS,
now.
but they have
Preach.
built new buildings,
Facts.
whole new schools. Do you hear me?
Preach.
On the south side,
They have.
you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gets to a
Big
point
ass
where
schools, too.
Yeah.
hello,
But that's also for us. And I'm
Yeah.
jumping on your back with this one.
yeah,
Pause. This is for us to understand the power that people have. You know, even when you go around the city, Milwaukee, it's funny because when I'm in the car with with my mom, Dukes, or with my wife, and I go past and they got this new street. You know what I'm saying? It's Hood Street, fucking bump, and then you
it's
just
brand
turn
new,
down
yeah.
the street
Mhm.
and you actually look around and be like, man, these houses look nice.
Mhm.
And they got this little shit around, it's smooth.
Yeah.
I always ask, what did they do here?
wanna know what they did?
You know,
They called.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, what did they? I want to know the alderman here because he's picking up the phone call. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe. You right. Because you also
Maybe.
got to pay for that, people. I don't know if y'all homeowners, but
You have to pay for that.
them speed bumps.
He may be the person, or it may be the Department of Neighborhood Services.
So that was the thing that people didn't understand when the Kia boy shit was going on.
Mhm.
I was trying to explain to people why property owners were so upset about that because when they put a speed bump on your block, that your
1200.
property tax goes up.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You're paying for that. What you thought the city just put that there? We got the bill. Don't worry about it. No, that's not any.
You're charged for that, but then there are some streets that proactively the neighborhood buy, and it doesn't necessarily increase their property tax, but you do have to pay.
No, I'm just saying it's coming with a bill. That's what I'm saying. Even if you do have to pay tax or whatever, it's a bill.
I would say it's not a recurring.
Yeah,
no, it's not a recurring.
What I'm saying it's not a service that they're providing for you just to providing you a service.
Yeah, you're right.
Something that they creating a bill out of.
Absolutely.
It's like I come over and I do your lawn, and then I knock on your door with everything bagged up and be like, yeah, you owe me some money. And you be like, I didn't ask you to do, but I didn't ask you to do shit with my lawn.
They didn't put the amount of speed bumps that just got put up around the city is just
it's astronomical.
So think about how much money they
even
made
those
off
diamonds they put
up.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Think about the amount of
money.
But
here's my question: you putting in speed humps. When are you going to actually fix the street?
That's how it was when I stayed on 71st. While we owning the crib on the corner house, that light pole or the electricity bill was more by us being on the corner.
Really?
I swear to God.
You got to call for that stuff.
Jeez,
you can audit, you can sue We Energies because they're the only conglomerate here as far as that energy. So they could tell you next year we're gonna go up 2% in this and in this.
And they gonna do that because they don't got no competition.
No, they don't got no competition.
So you can sue them and you can always audit them. Just
but that's also why the Public Service Commission of Wisconsin is so hard on We Energies in Milwaukee because they're the only ones. So there's a lot of things that We Energies does, a lot of things that they have to do that if you go to another state, you go to another city, those utility companies do not have to do that and will not do it.
Correct.
So it's a give take.
So with this thing that they just did with giving out the stamps and the Medicaid and all of that they just did.
Well, it's just a stamp.
Oh, it's just the stamps.
Social Security is still set.
Yeah, they haven't really
because Social Security is self-funded.
Right. That's what I'm like. It's still gonna go.
When they talk about Social Security, and let me help you. When they're talking about Social Security, it's not about funding it.
Right.
It's about, I want access to your money.
No, so this is the thing with Social Security that they're scared of with our generation is that Lillie B.
It ain't gonna get.
Lillie B. He starts this business now. It's 7-8 people in his family household that aren't working in the regular work system. Right. So that's what they're scared of. Because you got to remember, this country been built on the backs of people going to work every day and your work check, tax, and all of that. The more self-employed, the more people that's like that. That take because now you're going into the 1%.
Especially
your goals are to break out of where you normally are and to go into where Donald Trump and his colleagues and people are, and they don't want a bunch of people in that room. You see what I'm saying? So,
because in order for a capitalist society to work, everybody can't be.
Everybody can't be in the room.
Right. It won't be a 1% if everybody's in the 1%.
So, and that's what people don't understand. The goal of the capitalist society is for there to be a 1%.
Oh, has to be.
It don't function without one.
Without it being a 1%, a have and the have-nots, which is why you'll hear Bernie Sanders say, I am a democratic socialist.
Yep.
Because what you're wanting to do is because there needs to be a level. Social Security is socialism.
Right.
That's what you understand. Right. Healthcare, Medicare, Medicaid, that's socialism.
Right.
And so when people get upset about, socialism and it's made this bad word, a lot of things that we use today are socialism.
Facts.
Unions, socialism. 8-hour workday.
All that shit came from Karl Marx and the Marxism shit and all of that. On the marching and protesting and all of that came from that. Like that. That's a part of socialism. He was a socialist.
Yeah. And it's to the point where you need a little bit of both. Yeah, you can have a free market.
Especially to function in a country like this, you need a little bit of both. Absolutely. Balance.
A balance. And so right now we have a country that since Ronald Reagan has reversed a number of things. And a number of things the progressive era has put into this country.
That was just common sense.
Common sense stuff. Child labor laws, things like that.
Yeah.
Children shouldn't be working in companies.
Oh, exactly.
I'm just saying, around dangerous, sharp objects. So that railroad workers who unionize to have safety and building road cars,
or even this thing called Israel,
or this thing called minimum wage.
Oh man.
See what I'm saying? But our minimum wage isn't pegged to the cost of living like it should be.
It sure ain't.
No, hell no, it's not.
It's not pegged to that. So now we
ride around this city, not to cut you off, Mike. I ride around this city all the time, and she could tell you, bro will tell you, and we will just be in the car and we'll be like, what the fuck are they building these condos for? Like, who's gonna live in living? I'm from Milwaukee. Like, I'm a realist, bro. I lived in Atlanta 10 years of my life. I'm originally from California. Those are very expensive places to live. So I know how high I've been places where the cost of living is the highest it can get. Here, it's not like it's not the same. Like when I was in those places, there were scammers, drug dealers, actors, actresses, people with real jobs, churches, real black presidents of universities, all kind of shit that's going on with niggas
6 figures
in those places that is not going on here. So I'm trying to figure out where these niggas working
everywhere you turn around,
or getting money from the living these lives.
So this is what you gotta ask yourself. If they're building new buildings and the people that I know live here already can't afford it, then who exactly are you building it for?
But do those people want to? So in a city like Milwaukee, does Milwaukee really want to be gentrified?
Well, I'll tell you this.
Because we so segregated. I don't know if our white people want to live on the north side. Like even if you built up the north side, I don't think they'll move back in the city.
They said the same thing about Brooklyn. It's the same thing about Queens.
See, but I've been in them. See, them places.
It's the same thing about Harlem.
Right. I'm gonna tell you,
they gentrified the place.
Them is still urban. Even though they're this color,
we 40
still
years
very urban
of
segregation.
You know what I mean?
But
the white flight,
right?
We done had the white flight going on in Milwaukee since what, like the 60s, 70s.
The same thing happened for the things that I'm telling you that happened in Brooklyn, that happens in Atlanta. That is happening.
It happened in Detroit too.
It's
a start, and this is just starting now.
So you saying probably when Chase becomes my age is when we'll see
when they pushed it back.
The complete change.
You never saw that many niggas in Brown Deer. Living in Brown Deer meant you had money.
Yeah,
I don't care if you lived in the Milwaukee part.
Do you remember that? Because coming off 11th and Meineke, they came down in our area and were just passing out those flyers, okay? Because they went to buy up all those houses and switch people down there. Mm-hmm. Now, the reason for that was that the MLB was coming here for the All-Star game. And so 4 years before that, they were trying to come in and buy up all of that real estate. What happened is black folks said, no.
I remember my grandmother and them being like,
a good amount of them was like, no.
Yeah.
But the ones that did, that's how you got the towers, and that's how you got the meadows and the hundreds. Mm-hmm. That's how you got that fluctuation out there, is because they were giving people thousands of dollars to get out of your house.
But that's a part of gentrification. That's what they're part of gentrification.
They tried. I'm just letting you know, they tried and it failed.
But even those that didn't,
that's what Scalez is talking about. That's how embedded Milwaukee is. So when you're seeing these new condos and you're like, hold on, I could buy a house for 40 G's.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Pay $400. Why the fuck would I pay you $1,400 on the same block? So that's
because these people that are going to come into those condos don't see the same value in that $40,000 house that you do.
Correct. And we have as far as a homeowner in multiple, we have immigrants here, and I don't want to. This isn't any disrespect. I've seen more Venezuelans and more Hispanics in the area than I ever have in my north side. 40, I would say Sherman to Hopkins down. Just a more when I tell you home buying, families open up daycares, 3 on my block that I have the 2 houses on, and then on my mom's block as well. So once again, I'm not saying of anything. I'm just saying it may be some switching, because we wouldn't see that, as far as Hispanics on our blocks and things. And once again, this isn't a disrespect. This is just how Milwaukee kind of goes.
We're that segregated.
We're that segregated. South side, north side. So for me to see a Hispanic business, a daycare, and they're walking Hispanic children up and down on 41st between a Cortland and Star, kind of around. I'm like, what the? You see what I'm saying? So it's not to say anything of Trump or whatever, and people doing it, but there is a changing of movement of people, period. And once again, I don't know what that does. But as far as maybe that's what's also egging on, say, you know what, we need some more motherfucking good housing over here, because these people can be able to apply for that. I can't apply for that.
But let me show you the sharecropper of it all.
Hit me.
Nothing in this said, let's help people buy homes.
They never suggested. That's my.
They keep saying, let's have cheaper housing.
They buying it up.
Let's lower the rent. Let's cut the red tape when it comes to buying a home, because I don't care what rent you pay. The rent gonna be higher than what the mortgage is.
Always.
Yes, I don't get why would you go and pay $1,400 and up for a 1-bedroom when you can have a whole house?
Well, most people don't see it like that because of exactly what he's saying. You can't see the process. It's almost like people starting off with working out or starting off with a new business. It's the first step.
Yeah.
I don't think that they don't see. People just really are not. We don't educate. It's a generational thing. Like you got to be educated on it. Like if we as we move forward and the generations that's coming up, they don't know nothing about that.
And that's what I'm saying.
They don't know nothing about credit. They don't know nothing about nothing. They don't know nothing.
So as long as Scales has been in the educational field, I've been in the finance field. Okay. And so what I would always tell people is don't listen to the person who failed. You don't listen to that person but usually in our world, your auntie, your uncle, whatever is telling you, don't.
Yeah,
down.
This didn't work for me.
Yeah, credit card. And so you're never starting with 2 skates. That's how I would say. You're always probably starting in this race with 1 skate. Everybody else, as far as that demographic, has 2 skates. And so with that, you have to get out of that. And so to go back to your question of why don't we? It's because you don't hear it. In like a Nigerian family, an Indian family, what you would hear is you're going to graduate college. Not you're going to college, but when you graduate college, that's a difference of pushing. So when you own your first home, when you have your first investment, when you're pushing that off, that leads into, and also those people have plans for those children. Okay. You're not just setting off the kids to say you my roommate for the next 18 years. I got a roof for you, but I actually have a plan for you. And so when I was in those offices as a financier, I would often talk to break it down for my ethnic communities to say, if your son wanted to be a scientist, who the fuck could you take him to? And you have to sit back. You know, and that's where you have to start working your village.
And even to his point, like when I think about that, we was watching this thing a couple months ago about black colleges, historically black colleges. And you're right. If my son said, I want to be a brick mason, I could be like, oh, we sending you to Tuskegee University with Booker T. Washington. Or if my son say you want to work in agriculture, oh, well, they got North Carolina A&T. I'm going to send you. See what I'm saying? But now, like you saying, right now, we so far removed from that kind of shit that ain't nobody even saying that. Like, they like, oh, you don't work at Culver's.
Yeah, but that's not how our people learn. Institutionalized learning was not our thing. That's not how we learned. Correct. We were hands-on people.
Yeah.
Okay. Your daddy made pots. He taught you how to make pots.
You a pot maker.
You made pots. Okay. As a matter of fact, your last name may be Potter. Okay, because you made pots.
Look at it like this. Growing up, we all when they ask you, oh, what you want to be when you grow up, we all literally had dreams of being doctors, lawyers, like what they want something. Yes. I ask kids what they want to be now. Oh, I want to be a content creator,
or a streamer, or YouTube.
I want to go to lash school. Man, I want to. They don't even know it's like
a lot of kids don't even like school.
They don't even. You know what they say? They say, I don't even know if I'm going to high school.
And the pandemic fucked them up bad too.
Like,
the pandemic really hurt these babies, bro. For real. My daughter is a pandemic baby. They different when it come to this school shit.
A lot of people ain't shook back from it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But that's because you have teachers and children and parents. You sent them kids home to their parents. The parents was dumb as a box of rocks. And so you sent them home for their parents to teach them the damn shit. Now, I'm smart. I was in accelerated classes. Hear me. My nephew handed me some algebra homework. Now, I was in advanced algebra. They didn't switch the shit. Now, I know parents used to say that shit.
They don't even teach that
shit.
They
really for real switched the shit.
Bro, they don't teach that shit the same no more, man.
I said, what the fuck?
They got a whole different way of teaching
that.
I teach everything the way I was taught. That new school shit that they doing, no. I'm going to teach it the way I was taught. Like, it broke my heart to have 6th graders who 60% of the classroom, they reading, writing, spelling, math was on 2nd grade level.
Man,
they could not write, I went to the K5 classroom and got them traces where you got to trace over, and you know how they do what you do
the S.
You know, I don't give a fuck if you in 6th grade. If I can't read your handwriting, what am I grading? So no, I used to have them sitting there tracing out stuff. They wrote in cursive with me. Like I had to teach them. They didn't know nothing about a president. They didn't know the 7 fucking continents. Like they didn't know. I had to start from the basic, and back then, before they can even get to what the fuck they supposed to learn in 6th grade. I had a student. It's 170 something odd days in a school year.
Yep.
He came to school 10 times.
Yeah,
they still moved him to the 7th grade.
How?
Because Wisconsin got the No Child Left Behind Act,
and teachers can't do it. The only way a child can
high school is the only time you can hold kids back.
And the
K
only
through
time
8
you can
can't
get
do it.
held back is your parent.
If the parent has to come in and say, and these parents don't care.
We can't say that man had a 0 point something. He didn't come to school, and we still passed him to the 7th grade.
The parent has to say,
the parent has to say, and they're not gonna say that.
No,
that's crazy.
The parent ain't in jail.
Nope.
Man, listen, I ain't, man.
They don't even get in trouble for truancy no more.
They don't get in trouble for it.
That we used to in our era.
Man, listen, just last year, 2 years ago, my mama was getting shit from my little brother, acting up when she be at work, when she drop him off at school. You know how little bro was when I used to have to be out here looking for his ass, bro. Drop him off at school. This nigga ain't even there. Well, she was getting truancy letters for him, bro. Yes, she was, bro.
But I'm saying the parents not liable. Back in my day, bro, when you skipped school, your mom and dad got in trouble for that. Like, if you had more than 3 truancies, your mama could get a ticket. Now they don't do that. It's just they just write it up that he got a habitual, don't come to school. They call the mama. They be like, "Did you contact the parent?" Yeah, we talked to the parent.
Nigga, the principal used to come.
Yeah,
this breaking the law.
That strenuous on that stuff for them to.
The school would get in trouble if they had too many truants.
The only time
schools wouldn't get funding for you.
Yeah,
that's what I said. That's what they was.
The only time they pressured. The only time they started pressuring that kid.
Where's Earl?
Calling on that everybody here,
still
here.
That's where the funding come from.
The only time they pressured these kids are coming to school is when it's count day.
Yeah, the
funding.
Other than that, they don't give a fuck if you come to school.
The funding.
As long as you there when it's count day, and so they can get their money. That's it. Other than that, they don't give a fuck.
So while this government shutdown been going on, like, so the airport shit is still fucked up. So even while this is going on, that still is bad.
Well, you have to understand that was prior to the government shutdown. These air traffic controllers were given the workers were given the opportunity to basically retire early. Take a package and you can go. Right.
A lot of them weren't getting paid.
Yeah.
Well, I give y'all a little insight on that. Not even more the flight part. I was in Georgia when they had I was working on 4 Tauruses. Long story short, when they switched it to Mexico. So a lot of people don't know they'll come in and do that. Exactly. Once again, I was telling my wife about this shit. So what they came in and they furlough your shit to say, hey, if you retire now, we give you $100,000. Or you can go to school for 2 years, we give you $50,000. You go to school for 4 years, we'll pay it all. Or you could just retire, And that's what they do. They try to push it on because they already know that this is a switching of guard. So before y'all can sue us, before y'all can come at us in any regard to say, oh my God, my whole livelihood is done, here you go. And they hold that motherfucking meeting.
Federal jobs don't have unions?
They do. They do. And even the air traffic controllers, but see, that's why he couldn't just unilaterally fire them.
Oh, okay.
They had to accept it.
Okay.
Once they accept it,
you're done. And that's exactly what I was trying to explain.
And what his real goal is to privatize
airports,
the air traffic controller. So if I go and I fire all these people, now I can say, hey, there's a need. We need to outsource this because we can't hire enough people. So let me go find the billionaire that actually wants to do. There's a billionaire somewhere that wants to control.
Hell yeah.
I don't know who it is, but they're out there.
Yeah.
And that's why he's doing this. Everybody is getting their favors. They're calling in their favors
from him while he's in that seat.
Yes,
right now.
From this.
That was Elon the whole Musk, Elon Musk running around.
All the way up from Elon Musk, all the way down to George Santos that they was getting ready to send.
Okay.
And so that's really what you gotta pay attention to. Look at what they're not telling you. See what they not, showing. Sure. Hear what they're not telling you. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Because then you can get down to the middle of the nitty gritty of it. Right. Then you won't get confused when Trump's saying stuff he ain't supposed to. Because Republicans are always going to point out the bright, shiny thing. They ain't never going to show you what's real because then you'll make a different decision.
Damn, that's crazy.
Politicians, period, ain't going to show you shit.
No.
Once again, they in the same.
Let me tell you, I was in the club last night when them food stamps hit. You would have thought it was like New Year's Eve or something like that. Everybody in the club was geeked. Like, I mean, I think motherfuckers started popping bottles.
They might have.
Like,
that's a problem. They was
geeked when them food.
Earlier, get my baby a little humidifier thing, because like I said, we just came from urgent care because he's sick. Man, what them lines long?
And where they fucked up is they gave everybody their food stamps on the same day. Even if theirs not prompted to hit.
Right. Yeah, your shit ain't to the 15th.
Everybody got their shit today.
Everybody got their shit today.
Everybody got their shit the same day, bro. Even if you ain't supposed to got your shit to 20 something, you got your shit today.
Yeah, they gave everybody their stamps today.
Hey, we just talked about this though, bro.
Gotta hit some people.
Hold on. What I say? I said, well, I ain't finna let that shit happen, bro. No. I said, what I say? I said, it's gonna be back by Thanksgiving, before Thanksgiving. If not, they might let it sneak past Thanksgiving because the black motherfuckers be more excited about Thanksgiving. But Christmas, they wasn't gonna cancel that shit.
No,
that
ain't
shit
no canceling Christmas.
That's a white holiday. That shit up.
White man holiday.
But what you gotta understand is
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, them white people.
This is surge. We go through surges as far as if y'all ever understand through the 4 seasons, we have surges. That's why y'all got those big holidays. They need those surges. They need surges as airplanes. They need surges in food. They need surges in regards to the surge of.
We think Black Friday is.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll just make up something for you to be able to go out and consume. So even in our times for they're about to come out, and I'll let y'all know this. They're about to come out with a report on how bad Halloween was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come out with that because people aren't consuming that. So that's falling by. I don't know what next year they'll come out with as far as to get us in that October.
They said since the pandemic, trick-or-treating has been affected because people don't really go door to door like that. They're not buying the big bags of candy and all that shit from the stores. And
but it's not just that.
A lot of people don't even want motherfucker coming to their house.
Niggas is broke.
People don't have money.
Go
that part. Add that part too. Yeah,
niggas is broke.
We can't.
The fear factor, and I don't got no money mean that I ain't fucking with it. If you put them two things together, I'm scared and I'm broke. I ain't fucking with it.
I don't have all this disposable cash that I used to have.
Correct.
To be able to go and buy my baby a costume and take them through. Because first of all, costumes ain't cheap either.
Nigga.
How much costume costs? I didn't know until I tried to buy one.
Nigga.
Yeah, it's expensive.
A real costume.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
In the package.
So it's like, do I really have it to do? You know what I'm saying? Do I have it to go and take them and get a costume, get it this? And when people can't afford that, then you as a mayor or a governor or a congresswoman or congressman, it's time for you to say something. Hey, my people can't even buy snacks. My people can't even get costumes made. Y'all seen Gwen Moore lately? Anybody see Gwen Moore show up? Anybody? Anybody see Gwen Moore in the Milwaukee area? Anybody?
We don't ever see
within a 100-mile radius of
for them to run for office.
I call that motherfucker a ghost of elections past. You hear me?
We don't never.
You'll never see Gwen Moore if an election ain't happening.
That's what bro just said. You only see them when they run for office.
Yeah. Now you can put that in the pipe and smoke it.
They had all the hoods.
I bet life money
all
on
the
that.
bars,
the restaurant,
life money. You hear me? That's it. You don't see that heifer. Excuse me.
They throwing their events in the bar.
You hear me?
At the club.
Man,
this is the thing, and you don't. I went down. I'm in Houston. Sheila Jackson Lee before she passed away. This woman dying, got cancer. You seen Sheila Jackson Lee on the news, Houston news all the time. She was at somebody's something. How many times y'all see Gwen Moore over the years?
Yeah. We don't pressure them like we should. That's why I talk to them, man. We don't pressure them like we should.
Y'all got
that goddamn Sherman Phoenix, man. Hey, man, why the fuck is my goddamn roads like this?
Yeah, that's the mayor, not the Sherman Phoenix. You go show up to
that's
him.
What I'm saying.
Then you got your alderman. Westmoreland has more concern about who's speeding down the street God damn it, let me ask you a question. Why the fuck does my whole car fall off the face of the earth
when I drive
every time
down
I'm driving down motherfucking street in Milwaukee?
Any street.
Every time. Any street.
On the north side.
And let's be honest, these fucking speed humps do more damage to your car than anything. Because that one inside the Midtown, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Speed humps down before you fix the actual damn
street. Fix the actual fucking street.
You did construction to put down a speed hump, but you didn't fix the street.
I rode past
right into a hole.
Look like a big
right over the hump into the
boom. That's literally
pothole.
Right to a pothole.
Or it's gonna seem like the fucking sewer's finna sink into the motherfucking ground.
Then you got a mayor who fee and tax y'all to death. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Every budget he gets
got a fee on it.
He raises a fee, or he raises a tax.
The wheel tax.
Wheel
tax.
Sent this motherfucker. Yes.
Only thing they fixing.
Yeah. Then he says, "Oh, that's not enough. Now we're gonna tow your car."
Yeah,
correct. Only thing they fixing is the
that new shit with the towing of the cars.
They only fixing the highways and goddamn Marquette University.
And as homeowners, they'll come around and they looking at your garages and looking at your homes and they're giving you fines. I'll let you know that right now.
Yeah. And this is all because, catch this, it's all because the money you already sending to the state. They don't want to give it back to you. Y'all let white people tell y'all, excuse me, I'm going to say it how it needs to be said. The white people in Madison tell y'all how you need to spend your money. Let me tell you something. He took his fool ass up to Madison, negotiated with them to charge y'all an 8% sales tax, raise sales tax on you and ask permission to do it. Then after he asked permission to do it, let them tell him how the money was going to be spent.
Cavalier did
this. Yeah. And the people who were up in Madison, I spoke to. Let's say, I got the inside scoop.
How you feel about Cavalier?
He's a bitch. You hear me? I don't even understand why he's there.
He running around with
I don't
Frank.
even understand
this nigga running around with Big Frank now.
Oh my God.
But you understand.
Yes.
But it's just too
oh my God.
Yeah, no, you understand.
So then he gets to the point. Because I ain't even thought.
I love Big Frank. Don't get me wrong. But this nigga running around
big shout out to Big Frank.
That's not what's important.
That's not what's important. It's people down left and right. Get your ass on TV and tell the Milwaukee area how crime is going down.
And that motherfucker spiked right after he said it. Like,
tell these motherfuckers go out and vote. Not knowing everybody who down there following him, down there kids, bro.
Yeah,
that's because we all in the same high school now.
Can't vote.
Literally since he's made that statement.
Put us all in the same high
We
school.
all in the same classroom now. So they think, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
we all in the Tower of Babylon.
Like he can't even go out and tell you to even have motherfuckers vote for you because all his followers is kids. They can't vote, bro.
But
they in high school, bro.
But don't just stop at him. Don't stop at him. Don't stop at Cavalier.
Oh, no.
We had a Malele Cox who was running for Common Council president. You have to ask yourself, how is it a Mark Chambers, a motherfucking Russell Stamper, and a Westmoreland decide they don't vote for Malele Cox and can show their face in the black community? How? We allow that to happen.
I was just gonna say we allow it.
We allow them to be able to show their face after that.
We allow it. That's crazy.
They shouldn't even ever be able to come look us in our face after you didn't vote for Malele Cox for Common Council president. How is it that it's a majority black city and we looking at Perez as our Common Council president? Let me tell you about this. Perez didn't even send negotiators to Madison when they were discussing the little 8% sales tax. You want to know when he sent them? It was damn near done. Stupid motherfuckers. Leading from the back.
Just putting in emails.
That's it.
Putting in emails.
That's all. Then add insult to injury. You don't vote Malele Cox in as president. Then you make sure first district. Now the first district is an important district. First district is a district that Ashanti Hamilton was from. We ain't gonna get on him right now. But he got fired, so we're gonna let him live. So then maybe he didn't get fired. I don't know. He ain't there.
He stepped down.
Okay, allegedly. I ain't looking enough into it.
I was about to say.
Me, I've been on his ass a long time. He want a reason.
He was smart to move around.
I've been on his ass a long time. I've been on his ass a long time.
When the smoke shit started getting hot.
He got fired. I said it wasn't surprising.
Just like all the motherfuckers at the House Authority.
Yeah.
You see they changed the name. Let me tell you something. This podcast is the reason the Office of Violence Prevention is no longer called the Office of Violence Prevention.
What violence was it preventing?
And that's exactly what I used to say every time we was on this motherfucker. Facts. What violence is being prevented?
I want to know too, and I want to know what crime rate is down, because ever since he said that stupid ass statement, it's literally been 6 killings a day.
Yeah, murders every time we turn around. Somebody
6 killings
smoked
a day.
He's not talking about
the
murder.
USIFIR website be off the chain.
Yeah,
what
but
we talking
this is
about?
the thing. When he says crime, y'all have to pick that apart. If I tell you crime is down, I could be talking about a motherfucker stealing a piece of gum.
That ain't down either.
That's not saying that murders are down. It's not saying that robberies or burglaries are down.
It's a blanket statement.
It's just a blanket statement. So if I come and tell you crime is down,
but again, what crime is down? Because all of that shit is still going on.
Ain't breaking the law as much. That's what
Because on your point, lacrosse is the top crime in Wisconsin,
right?
Because they got Autumn College. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of just petty ass shit. But back in I remember reading that it was the top of the crime. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but then you go look at it and you're like,
look at
this is
shit,
why.
Right.
Okay.
Look up the murders, Milwaukee beat damn near number 4 through 7.
But you have
country.
And while y'all are mourning at funerals,
right?
You have a smiling mayor
saying
who's getting on the news saying crime is down with a Kool-Aid smile.
Yep.
Wow. Good point,
now this, you see what I'm saying? So this is the thing that we got to start paying attention to. How are you up there? Mark Chambers, I don't give a fuck that you don't wear a suit when you show up. You not me. How is it? How is it that you up there with Malele Cogs and all of y'all, and y'all ain't came up with a solution for these children who are not showing up to school?
Like you said, though, it's wordplay. It get you.
Wordplay.
It get you. Like you said, shit. They crime. That's a list of shit.
That's a whole list.
That's just all the shit that you breaking laws that you ain't supposed to be doing.
You just kick a nigga in the shin.
Yeah.
But if you but if you go
shit that you get a ticket for,
I forgot.
That's a crime, shit.
Absolutely. I can get different criminals, different shit. So it could be petty shit that I'm saying is down.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
I was like, when you said that, it remembered me on that. I was like,
absolutely. Now take a look at this. A lot of that crime reduction that you're talking about is, I want to say it's not a clear picture. And the reason I say that is because the crime that he initially was talking about coming down was coming off of COVID, was coming off of the pandemic. People didn't have money. Yep. People were in the house. People were depressed. Those different things like that. So oh my God, crime is down.
Right.
Because motherfuckers could go nowhere.
Ain't nobody over here. We're not at the club. Nigga, what is it? Right. We're not here. People aren't walking around the street. It's not. So you got to read between the lines of what these people are trying to tell you. And he's not successful at his job. Y'all see it.
No.
Whether we talking about crime, whether we talking about people being murdered, or whether we talking about the streets, the man ain't good. Ain't been good since he showed up. But yeah, y'all know I don't like him. So.
Cavalier Johnson, a joke.
A joke.
That's funny to me. Dog went up there and asked him to tax us more money. We one of the poorest cities in America.
And we was supposed to be going up there with a cot. Remember, he said a cot.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be going up there with a cot to say, hey, we want what we pay into you back.
Yeah.
We weren't asking for their money, G. We was asking for ours.
Yeah.
Hey, all the millions we send you. Y'all remember me telling y'all when that Bucks championship happened that we got a penny dollar from that shit? Do y'all remember me telling you how that happened? That Ashanti Hamilton negotiated that deal with Madison for them to pay for the building of the Fire Service Forum and other things within the Wisconsin Center District. And guess what Madison negotiated? They made sure that whatever money came into the Wisconsin Center District, that it went right back to Madison.
Yeah, it went right back to Madison.
That is why Bachman, whatever his name is, that is the alderman over downtown, didn't vote for Ashanti Hamilton when it came to Common Council president. Now catch this part. Catch this part. He white. Ashanti, you had his vote. You fucked your vote over from him. He got your ass on TV crying like they did it to you. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stupid shit. So it got to be where we start asking. But I also blame Lele Cox too. Because ain't nobody tells you to play the background. What you doing?
Yeah.
You have a name?
Yeah.
Cox building. It's a whole building.
The school I work at is Williams Cox High School. Holy Redeemer Williams Cox High School.
What the fuck are you doing in the background?
Man, a lot of people, man, in real life, man, just show up to a job, bro. They don't really be compassionate about what the field that they in, bro. They don't really give a fuck about the people for real. They give a fuck about they people, bro.
Exactly.
Which don't get me wrong, bro. I can't blame them, bro. They worry about what the shit they worry about, but you on a different type of you can
blame them,
You
G.
need to get a different type of
you can blame them.
You can blame them, G.
If you don't give a fuck about the people, if you only give a fuck about yourself and your own people,
yeah.
like,
but G, you can blame them if you had a pastor let's just hold this down like this. If you had a pastor who only fucked with his family,
they all know how I feel about pastors.
You hear what I'm saying?
Don't ask me. I'm the wrong one.
No, but I want you to have that same energy for them.
For your politicians.
I want you to have that same energy
because guess what? The pastor might be the person that's supposed to give you whatever you doing in the afterlife. But who supposed to be doing for what they supposed to do for you right here while you walking around living and breathing on this motherfucker is your elected official.
What I would give the Muslim people.
You understand what I'm saying?
What I would give the Muslim people is they have a very clear understanding of who Jesus is and what he was. You understand? The fact that he was an activist and his story and how that worked. Now,
we just talked about on here a couple weeks ago.
Them that.
Yeah. We just talked about that on here a couple weeks ago.
Jesus didn't come to just be all this spiritual
and to forgive you for all the bullshit that you do. Yeah.
He was an activist. You know what I'm saying? Like an activist. He was coming against the government.
He was knocking over tax collectors' tables.
Government.
Going into synagogues.
Yes. Pharisees.
Fake government. Yeah, fake Pharisees and fake prophets and shit.
Government.
Yeah.
Law.
Yeah.
Following the law. See, that's what people keep missing. The Roman government allowed the Pharisees to run Jerusalem.
Yeah.
So I'm not just coming against spirit, I'm coming against law.
Yeah.
What are we doing when we say to politicians and different people, hey, you're breaking the law?
And remember, if you remember, Jesus told the disciples, they gonna kill me, fam. Not because I'm preaching this Jesus Christ stuff to y'all, because I'm messing up their money.
Yeah.
He told this, like, bro, they're gonna kill me in a couple of days because I done went in there and messed with their money, bro. And that's all they care about, boss. Like, that's it. That's all.
Let's show you how spiritual they make the Bible. Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane. In his spirit, he was in his time of affliction. He was in his time.
He knew when he went in there that day.
He was on the run from the police, bro.
He knew
that's what was going on when he was in the garden.
That's why I was so bad about Judas snitching on him, bro.
Right. Yeah, it's like, come on.
They're telling them. You gotta have a real hood nigga tell the story. Like you just said.
Yes, the nigga was on the run.
I was on the run, nigga. I was from this crib to this crib.
Oh my God.
I see they bitch ass coming, nigga.
We in the woods. My boy told on me, Judas.
And I've been telling this bitch ass, you was gonna do that shit, nigga. And your whole ass pulled that shit, nigga. I knew you was a whole ass nigga.
Said he didn't know me. Nigga that was with me the longest. Said he didn't know me 3 times.
Called out.
Hear me. He told that nigga, look, before the rooster, before the crows.
Yeah.
Before the crow crows, nigga, you'll deny me 3 times. You know how salty you gotta be for the nigga supposed to be the savior of the world, look you in your face, and nigga, you gonna betray me. I know it's gonna happen.
I thought I told you.
And I done told you. And you did it.
Yeah.
And then and you did it. What the fuck can you do?
That's crazy when you think about that. When you break it down in layman's terms, because we was on here talking about the comment that NLE Chopper made when he was sitting down with Kirk Franklin and Jonathan Majors about Jesus being our
unpopular
brother.
Opinion.
Yeah, about
unpopular
Jesus being
opinion.
Our brother instead of the.
He
is though. It's like it's just common sense if you just follow the story and how it's told and the lineage of King David and all of them that he come from. That's your brother, bro. He's not God. Like,
but God said,
go ahead.
God said that I'm agreeing to you when you say that Jesus is our brother, because God said what? It's the Trinity, the Holy Trinity.
Correct.
So
Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. So if he's the Son,
he is our brother.
God is our Father, then that's our brother.
Exactly.
They sit to the left and right.
People try to argue shit, bro. They don't even know they don't even know what's in that shit that they eat.
All I know is my grandma told me this.
Yeah.
I love my grandma. Yeah. You not finna call my grandma a lie.
It's a picture of white Jesus in her living room.
Hello, and John F. Kennedy on the side.
And that's what the story is.
And that's what it's gonna be.
My grandma ain't had no pictures of nothing white hanging up in her house.
My grandma
did not believe that.
No, mine didn't either, but a lot of black folks, even the church. But what I'm saying, the church you go to, like to Bro's point, when you walk in that motherfucker, the first person you're gonna see is a white Jesus Christ.
They were selling.
She like if she bought a picture.
Black.
Yeah, I'm talking about black churches. I ain't talking about no white church. I'm talking about a black church.
That's why I brought up the stained glass.
She like if you bought a picture frame,
other than the motherfuckers who's gonna be making the, you know what I'm saying?
But it's sad because when you go to the Vatican, see what people also don't know is the King James Version. See, everybody was up in arms about the Trump Bible. The King James Version of the Bible is the Trump Bible.
It's the Trump Bible. It's the same thing.
But people don't know. You're reading the Trump
Bible. Yeah.
The Vatican has a different version of the Bible because it's the real version. But it ain't even the real version. No, they're not, because even the Vatican's version of the Bible is gentrified.
They have the scrolls out. Yep.
And so when you have the Church of Ethiopia, they went and found those books and scrolls. The Church of Ethiopia already had that, right? They then took it from there and made it into what they needed it to be to oppress women and to unite a people.
Yeah.
It was always, the Bible in its inception was always a political tool.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah.
The faith pre-existed the Bible, and we'll go further beyond it.
Correct.
That's why we're losing the faith, because we so focused on the
Bible, on the book. Yeah,
The words will always
a story.
Yeah.
We always want to follow a story. It's like how we always want to watch TV.
That's why I love the
Yeah,
Hindus. The Hindus say the Hindus don't believe in a particular book. They're going to read all of them. Let's see what's going on with this. Let's see what's happening here.
Like we spoke about on here, the Torah, the Quran, the Bible, all got the same story up until they take Jesus to the cross.
But even the Quran,
I'm talking about from the beginning, bro.
Even God, the parts of the
7
Quran
days he created the earth.
Somebody,
all of that, King David, Solomon, all of them is in the same books until you get to the gospel part of the Bible is when everything changes. Why is that? Get what I'm saying? That's what let me know as a young nigga, like, something ain't right, because how everybody got the same, I'm talking about even Buddha and them, the Japanese, Chinese people got the same story until we get to Jesus getting up on that cross and they take him down and they roll that rock in front of that grave. Until then is when the story completely changes through every religion around the world.
It's a distraction.
It's definitely a distraction.
The cross has been a distraction.
Yeah.
What I've been saying, bro.
The cross has been a distraction.
Yeah, that's
no, hold on.
It's a symbolism.
It's like my little brother said a couple episodes ago, and I think this probably, you done said a lot of profound shit since we've been back doing this pod, but I think one of the coldest things he said was the cross is like watching a black man hang from a tree.
The symbolism.
Seriously, that's like me having a cross on my chain right now. I might as well have a nigga hanging from a tree in Mississippi hanging from my chain, because that's a lynching. You're celebrating a lynching,
and
bro.
that's what they want you to worship.
They want
that's what they want you to worship. And then they put it in y'all face, him bloody as a bitch, and then y'all praying to him. Y'all, this who y'all worshiping. This what y'all.
Our last remembering image of this person is that
Jesus piece.
The cross is a distraction.
And then y'all see him like that, and then y'all mind, that's supposed to give y'all the hope that he coming back to save you. That motherfucker who dead is a motherfucker, on that motherfucker lifeless like a motherfucker, but he's supposed to come back and save your life.
But see, what people don't understand is it's the spirit of Christ that comes back.
Exactly.
And so you take the communion. And see, this is where Christians are missing.
Yep.
Okay, this is the hoodoo part of it. That's the hoodoo part of it. You ready? You take the communion to remember his life and the reason he died. The death ain't the saving.
No.
The changing of the mind. God changes man by the renewing of his mind.
You gotta listen to the song that they sing when you even doing communion. It's a whole.
So it's the renewing of the mind. My goal, even in Hindu, the Hindus call it nirvana, right?
Wasn't for the blood.
My goal is to get to a place in my mind that I understand the world and how it works within my mind.
Right. That's the strongest one.
The Christians call it the fruit of the spirit. Hindus call it the seven heavens. Another, I don't know what the Muslims may call it. You got to help me out on that one, Chief. But these are different spots where you're supposed to have this that allows you to move through life in nirvana. Not that you die to get to nirvana, but you have it while you're on earth living, right? Live again. Jesus coming back is you taking that communion and living his spirit and his walk over again in you. It's not to mean that some man gonna crack the sky tomorrow.
Yeah, and walk down here.
All that's supposed to be your consciousness. Like your consciousness, right?
Even if you were Muslim, even in the Muslim Bible, it tells them not to hold anything against the Jews or the Christians, because you'll make the same sin they're making against us. That's what the Muslims say.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's not about which way you get there.
Right.
That you get to the seven. If I can get you to the joy and the happiness and the meekness and all of that, I don't care what religion you got to.
Right.
That's the gospel.
See, I think it's tricky, right?
Like
I think it's tricky, right? Because of the country that we live in.
Yeah.
Westernized Christianity is totally different than Easternized Christianity. Like, you go to Ethiopia or Eritrean or one of them countries in Africa, they're practicing Christianity, but they don't practice it the way that we do it over here. And the thing about what I'm saying over here is, to Mike's point, it was literally put in place for fear. They put race on it and they put fear on it.
And then they put Jesus on there.
Well, you got to come first.
He didn't even, like you said, he didn't even practice. He didn't even teach Christianity.
He was a Jude. He taught Judaism. Like that's not Christianity.
That shit came 1,000 years later when he was gone.
They wrote that.
They wrote it. Yeah, that's some shit.
And it was actually a slur. And it was actually a slur. Being a Christian was a slur.
Yeah, it was a slur.
And all these people who wrote about him, ain't none one of these people ever met this man. They all going off stories.
But here's the thing. I can take the stories. Because if you actually live that, right? And you actually pay attention to the man's life, you get what you need.
True.
If you pay attention to the right thing. But if you skip over all of his life and focus on his death and resurrection, you missed out.
Yeah, you missed out.
And that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And you doing that too when you're celebrating these motherfucking holidays that we was just talking about. The motherfucking Christmas shit, the motherfucking Easter shit, and all that little shit. Like, even with Easter, bro. Like, bro, bunnies don't hatch no motherfucking eggs, bro. Let's be serious, bro.
True.
That's funny.
Like, let's be honest,
that's funny.
Y'all got y'all kids doing the motherfucking Easter egg.
But you remember I talk about that on here all the time.
They got
bro,
them
United States, bro,
United
States is nothing but Hollywood, bro. That's why movies and all of that shit is so good because they've been lying since they existed.
What was the first movie? Death of a Nation.
Death of a Nation.
And they created TV in regards of a psychologist.
Exactly.
It was psychiatric on how can we be able to.
Bro, just look at the story. Like
all
of our
ads. Selling.
How can we
products.
be able to?
All of our holidays are a lie. Even the 4th of July is a lie. Everything is a lie, bro. Think about all the holidays we celebrate, besides maybe like Memorial Day. But everything else that we celebrate,
That's
Memorial Day and Veterans Day. Memorial Day, we celebrate the soldiers that died.
Right.
The niggas that died in war.
People truly don't know the concept of fucking Memorial Day. It is not for people who are living.
No.
It is literally
it's for people who died in war. Your memorial.
Your family members and your people who have died while serving.
We as black people throw a fucking barbecue for every fucking thing.
Veterans Day is for people who in the military and who are alive.
Memorial Day
is when I believe it's when the black motherfuckers, when they went and pulled them motherfuckers up and gave them a proper burial. The motherfuckers that was dead who was already fighting in the war in the war. Then the motherfucking white motherfuckers tried to change it, bro, and make it their own little shit, bro.
Yeah, that's a Memorial Day was started for the soldiers who didn't get proper black soldiers who didn't get proper burials. And then they took it and made it into their own thing. Even what they trying to do with Juneteenth right now, they're trying to make Juneteenth like an all racist day or some shit like that, bro. Like that's what they do to anything that we got
whitewash it.
Yeah, they whitewash it.
I'll tell you this. Shout out to Margaret Henningsen, my aunt, who brought Juneteenth to Milwaukee.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her.
Love that. But you know what? I will say this. If we can look past the distraction. I always tell people, even read the agnostic books of the Bible. Even read those. Even read the Book of Mary. Read all of them. Because it's not they weren't put in because they were demonic.
Right.
They weren't put in because it didn't fit the goal.
It had no push. It just had guidance. It didn't have
Which
any
Mary?
push.
Yeah. Huh?
Which Mary?
Mary Magdalene.
The hoe?
I don't know if she was a hoe or not, but I'm just gonna tell you.
Hoes need love too.
Yeah. Under what conditions is she considered a hoe?
Hey, right.
One of them was considered.
Mary Magdalene was.
One of them was considered.
That was Mary, but listen, Mary wrote a book. Okay, Mary wrote a book.
So she
if Kim can have a reality show, Mary can write a book of the Bible.
She was the first Karen Steph.
And to be honest with you,
I honestly no. Read her book. You're gonna really love it.
But to be honest with you, she is top 3 people that spent the most time with Jesus while he was on earth, though.
She said
she's one of her, Peter, and it's another person that spent more time with him than anybody else on earth. So she could tell stories about Buddy for real.
They wouldn't let her.
Oh, period.
I didn't know we could. I didn't even know we could.
We can't smoke no weed. Not when we want. We can smoke that shit though. Jesus smoked hookah. He was Arabic.
That's funny.
He was Arabic. He smoked hookah.
It was something.
Dukes, let's run the AI thing. Did you get my text? I've been texting you. Oh, okay. My fault. Just so I ain't have to run the AI artist video.
Right.
Hello? You can cash at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to text
HP you out.
Yeah, man.
All right, I see you.
It was
Enjoy
a
your
pleasure.
night.
Mike, you can
Thank
right
you
here.
for my
Okay.
product. Thank you
Please
for my
use
product.
it. Give me some views.
I will.
Okay.
All right, good to meet you, man.
Hey, good to meet you. Y'all appreciate it.
Nice, brother. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
How Was I Supposed to Know has landed Zanaya Monet on 5 Billboard charts, including a radio airplay chart. Billboard believes that's an AI first. Were you surprised by the reaction?
Yeah, I was totally surprised, and then a lot of people started reaching out, and
But Nikki, they thought Zanaya was a real person.
Zanaya is an extension of me, so I look at her as a real person.
But you can't sing. So she's not a real, in that sense, she's not a real person. Mm-hmm. What do you say to people that say she may be an extension of you, but other singers who are actually have worked hard, who have practiced their craft, who are really struggling to get heard, who are really doing the actual singing, that you seem to have circumvented, taken a shortcut through all of that?
I wouldn't call it a shortcut because I still put in the work. And anytime something new comes about and it challenges the norm and challenges what we're used to, you're going to get strong reactions behind it. And I just feel like AI is the new era that we're in. And I look at it as a tool, as an instrument, utilize it.
For a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I got to go down there to see him and to take Yana to do a couple platforms next month, though.
Okay.
So before the end of the year, I'm going back to Atlanta.
Okay. It's awesome. You know it's something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Austin was down there with Ross. We did the shit. So I'm going down there.
Oh, we back on air.
Promo with Austin.
Shit, we over here having a whole conversation.
Nigga, what the fuck is today? I'm sorry. 17th.
For sure.
So that's why I was trying to see if he was gonna be around or whatever. But just hit me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll tap in.
You already know. Dog.
Let me know when you send that.
All right,
my nigga.
I'm gonna send it when I get in the truck.
For sure. Shout out to the owner of Lillie B's.
Shout out to the owner of Lillie B's,
Sliding
HP.
through on us, HP for coming through, man. Showing us some love. Get you some Lillie B's. Little G just grabbed him some.
Yep, I got me some.
I should have got me some.
So while we was on that break, Gayle King interviewed an AI artist. I don't know if y'all know what AI is, but
yeah, she said, but you can't sing.
Yeah, but Gayle King told the lady she can't sing, and I agree with Gayle King.
Yeah, but you can't sing. She said, how you gonna do all that?
I agree with Gayle King. So what do y'all think about that?
I'm not mad. There has been Milli Vanilli before. So if Milli Vanilli can exist,
they got stripped of all of their shit though.
But well, listen, I'm just saying, if listen, we got people that can't sing all the time.
True.
Yeah.
But they at least trying to sing. This lady doesn't even attempt to.
How much money she make?
Shit, a lot of money so far.
I'm not mad at it. Get your hustle. But we make up a AI artist.
So you think it'll be okay for AI comedians?
No, don't play with me. Don't
that's the same way that rappers and artists feel right now.
Okay,
Living, breathing artists ain't getting record deals and shit right now because they can sign a computer.
They can try to, okay. Well,
you know what I mean? So that's like me. If I needed some comedy done, I could just sign some.
Well, K
robot comedian.
K Michelle said
that they stealing her shit.
That they stole her voice and different things like that. Now, in that case, I believe that the people, you can't do that.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's a little nuts.
Bro, nuts.
Pull your mic in.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Man, that ain't, man.
You take my voice, we gotta have a problem.
That's some crazy
shit. AI shit is ridiculous, bro.
What's that movie called?
Listen, bro.
iRobot?
Listen, like I told them, when I was in the hospital, bro, I literally watched some shit on like 60 Minutes, nigga. They was in Japan, bro. In Japan, bro, their population is shrinking damn near, bro. Bro, they said half of their population, bro, is in motherfucking AI relationships, bro.
How?
Because majority of they shit back in the day, a lot of they shit was they marriages was put together.
Yeah,
bro.
they was fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of the times, you know what I mean? He was like, they motherfucking husbands and wives meet each other at work, but a lot of motherfuckers ain't working because the men don't feel right because the women make more than them, all type of shit, bro. They even got robots coming to serve your table for your food at certain restaurants, bro.
Well, first of all, let's talk about Japan. Japan has been advancing in technology for a very long time. Like Hello Kitty and shit. You know, a lot of good shit is coming from Japan. I don't think I have the weariness that a lot of people have when it comes to AI. or like apprehension that people have with it. I don't have that.
I don't really have a problem with it until it dips into shit like this.
Yeah, to
like,
the music.
The music and even the entertainment period. Because I don't want to watch a show and then come to find out like, oh, this was funny because they used a combination of Martin and Eddie Murphy and Chris Rock and made a comedian. Like I don't know, bro.
That's like a motherfucker creating a 2K player for real life. For your life in real life, bro.
I'll be pissed.
Like you see what I'm saying? Like
a Sims game.
It's
the
like
Sims
a
game.
cheat code almost. Like, nah, man.
Literally, that's what the Sims game is. We live in a real life Sims game.
But my whole question to that is, we as a people, Black people, have to start being more diligent about how we are going to be impacted when these things happen. They are always trying to get rid of entry-level positions that Black people are able to get into, people of color are able to get into and become successful, buy homes, get benefits, etc., become part of unions. That is a problem, but we also have to figure out how do we become the trainer.
So to Mike's point, do y'all notice how y'all don't really hear about people working in call centers? And
I was just literally about to say like that customer service,
AI,
energy. Industry.
Right now, if your food order is fucked up on DoorDash, before they upload you to a real specialist to help you, you're talking to an AI person.
You're talking to AI.
Yes. Any of this shit that you do, when that little thing, when you're on somebody's website, Enterprise, Rent a Car, anything, and that little chat thing pop up in the corner, that's not a real person. That's AI. And until the AI recognizes that it's a problem that they can't help you with, then they will upload you to a specialist. You get what I'm saying? So
Benny Siegel said use AI to do the album with Jada.
Yeah, Beanie Siegel used AI to do an album with Jada because his voice is fucked up. Now that's different because he's AIing his own voice. That's different to me. Siegel? Yeah, the rapper Beanie Siegel, his voice is fucked up. So for him to rap and sound like himself right now, he used AI. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. That's like a motherfucker who can't. He using his own voice. Yeah.
Damn, Whitney could have used her shit.
It's a lot of people from back in the day that could have used that.
Whitney
shit.
left too soon.
Technology was around right now.
Neppy, we could have did that, bitch. Could have had one of them. Not bitch, auntie. I'm sorry. Auntie, we could have made it work. Because your voice went all the way there. We could have made it work.
But that's why people use auto-tune in the studio right now.
I don't want Whitney Houston using auto-tune. That would piss me off.
It's just crazy, bro. Like how
I'd rather use the fucked up
and the shit that's happening in the world, bro. Like, bro, they been putting the shit in motherfuckers' face, whether it's through movies, whether it's through.
I always say that the movies are imagination.
It's like having a dream.
Yeah, you can't. What people miss is imagination is what makes things real. That's what makes us separate from animals. That's what makes us different from a deer walking across the road when you drive past. Is that we are always looking to increase or looking to improve our lives. We're always in the pursuit of happiness all the time.
Said that's because motherfuckers program.
You see what I'm saying? We're always in the pursuit of happiness.
The people the shit that you just named, that's because they really only way for them to survive is they really tap into nature, shit that they was here for, bro, and the purposeful things that they was here for.
But it's the mind, though.
It's
the mind. Like you have a dad. I'm sorry, I don't mean to word. You have a dad that made sure that your mind was correct. You know what I'm saying? That your mind worked, that you critically think, that you understood the world. Everybody don't have that. Everybody is not able to sit in front of their father and say, "Hey, Dad, this is what I think.
Yeah.
How does this work?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How can I work through this?" I literally sat there and looked at a grown man, and I literally now can tell, as a gay man, I can tell a man that was raised by a woman, and I can tell a man that was raised with a man in the house. I can tell the difference.
Most definitely.
Quickly. Like as soon as they open their mouth.
And not even just saying raised by a woman, because you can know ones that are raised by mom and dad, or ones that are just raised by strictly mom. And then just dad, or just in period. But you can tell the difference between the two.
Yeah, because as masculine as that nigga may think he is, he say some of the bitchiest shit that you ever hear. You hear a nigga start talking, you think you was listening to a city girl talk. If you change the tone of his voice and you put a woman's voice on top of him, sound just like a bitch.
Facts.
I've listened to it. A bitch gotta pay what a bitch gotta pay what she weigh to fuck with me. Oh, they do, sis? That's me. Oh, sis, they do?
New bitches.
Niggas is new bitches. You know,
bitch assness is at a top.
You remember I used to say, Tell niggas to adjust their pussy. You know how you say that? Adjust your pussy when you talk to me, nigga. That's why you say that.
And niggas be sassy. Niggas be sassy as a bitch.
Very. A bitch got to pay what she weigh. Oh, that half and half shit. That half and half. Oh, she got to pay this, and I want to pay half of that. Let's be very clear. Your woman, okay, should not be coming into any house you can't afford by yourself. Okay? That means that if you lived in a studio before you met the bitch, that's what you need to live in when she show up and come around. Hey, bitch, I got a studio.
From there, y'all should be planning on growing and building something bigger than the studio.
But see, here's the thing. The niggas want to be head of the household, Scales. They don't just want a partner. They want to lead. They want to lead and they want that bitch to shut the fuck up. Don't ask no questions. Just follow my lead. And when you do that, you gotta pay the cost to be the boss.
Facts.
Okay? And if what you can afford to be the boss is a studio, you need to fuck with a bitch that don't mind you living in the studio.
Man, niggas need to stop trying to leave. If they can't leave, you gonna lead her right into some
You living in the studio, but you got mansion.
Like
they don't go together.
You can't even lead your motherfucking self. How you gonna lead the bitch?
Facts.
Thank you. And what they don't understand is a woman not allowing you to lead, chances are she done peeped you, nigga. She can't do it.
You're incapable.
You're incapable.
Exactly.
You's a fuck off artist, bro.
Because I'm telling you, I don't give women dick and they listen to me.
Well, not me.
You definitely listen to me.
I don't.
I may have to rough you up a little bit.
Actually,
but it happens. You know, you don't listen immediately.
So speaking of AI, right? They got speaking of AI artists. A clip dropped yesterday of the Michael Jackson biopic. It's to be released in April.
I think it's gonna be good.
I wanted to run the flick, and we'll be right back. We're gonna run the advertisement for it.
I'm only.
I'm about to say that's funny. No, they can't hear us once it come on.
Okay, good.
That look like it's gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be good.
I don't know about the motherfucker who playing it, but
that's his nephew.
That's his nephew.
That's what they told me.
That's Jermaine Jackson's son, Jafar Jackson.
Jafar. Man. He ain't worth the fuck calling that baby Jafar.
Jafar don't look like Michael.
Jafar.
I mean, that's the closest. I mean, they want to keep it in the family.
Who the fuck they name their baby Jafar? Like, you know what? My baby look like a Jafar.
So he playing his uncle. Yeah. Boy, that's a lot of pressure, boy.
But here's the thing, though, G. I feel like if he playing the nigga, that they ain't gonna go all the way.
Bro, they let Flex Washington play Michael Jackson. The fucking nephew could play Michael Jackson.
I mean, I think the nephew needs to play Michael Jackson. The nephew needs to play Michael Jackson.
I want to get
Ice Cube's son played him. Yeah, I think it's better when family members played him.
But Ice Cube's son told his real story though, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I think they said that's what's going to happen with this too.
I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna tell the good, the bad, and the ugly.
What's the ugly? Did he have to audition for this? To play his
from my understanding, he did
because Ice Cube's son, he had to audition.
He had to audition to be good.
Even Big Meech had to go.
So do you feel like the American Dream told the whole story?
I'm not gonna say American Dream.
That wasn't Michael Jackson's movie though. That was
one of Jackson 5's movie.
That wasn't his movie.
This is strictly about him, right?
But I think it's like if you can't talk about the allegations, you can't take me through the court system. You can't talk to me about his friendship with Chris Tucker. You can't.
See, I don't think they're gonna do none of that. Run it, dudes. We'll be right back. I don't think they're gonna.
I know you've been waiting a long time for this. The tracks are made. The songs are ready. Let's take it from the top. This is your story. Honor your past. So you wanna be and embrace the future. That's what people want.
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay, but remember, in here, keep those feet still, my man.
but I fuck with it. It looked like it's gonna be nice.
That's what I said. I want to see it.
Yeah.
It looked like it's good, but when I said that's the whole, I didn't even know that was his motherfucking nephew because they put that Jay Leno ass motherfucker.
I'm like, they ain't have to do the nose. Like that's why I said
Mike
they had to do the
have
fucking
a bell
nose.
pepper ass nose.
Man,
I mean, but he had a nice nose. It wasn't that motherfucking. They wasn't like that. It was just come on.
Man, they put a whole carrot on.
He just had a nigga nose. That's all right. He just had a nigga nose.
I want to see it because the two people who worked on it did two of my favorite movies. So Antoine Fuqua, if you don't know who that is, that's the guy who made Training Day.
Oh, I love.
And then if you ever seen Bohemian Rhapsody, which I know a lot of people didn't, but it's an excellent movie about the band Queen.
Yeah,
the guy from Twilight. He put the prosthetic teeth in his mouth to make him look like dude from Queen. So this guy who does these biopics, that's kind of like his signature where he finds some type of feature on them that you don't have and he puts it on you. So that's kind of why I want to see it. He's really good at biopics, the guy that does this, because he did an excellent job with the Freddie Mercury.
I just want to hear somebody's story who I haven't heard. I feel like we just keep redoing certain individual stories, and I'd be like, there are artists.
I mean, I think this time you got to tell the real Mike story. All them other Mike movies wasn't real Mike movies.
But I just don't feel like they're gonna do
story in here. Then shit.
So when we gonna get one about Prince?
I don't think you're gonna get one of them.
I don't think they're gonna tell Prince's real story because I think Prince still want people to think that he was heterosexual.
Everybody know Prince wasn't.
Apparently Prince didn't know. They kept talking about Prince was so homophobic. I said, so he didn't like looking at himself in the mirror?
I feel like Prince do need a biopic though.
But not if they're not gonna tell the truth.
I don't think you're gonna get a biopic. And to be honest with you, you already got his biopic.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain was his biopic. Yeah. He shot it when he was alive. You already got his biopic.
You know who I want a biopic of? Luther Vandross. I wanted a Luther.
The Luther documentary is amazing.
Yeah,
that's on HBO Max.
I've seen the doc. I want to see a movie.
Yeah.
I want to see a movie.
So who would you have play Luther Vandross? Like
Flex Washington. See, that's who he looked like. See, Flex could play him.
We wanted Ruben Studdard to play Luther Vandross.
No, he don't look enough like. That's the crazy part. Flex Washington would look more like Luther Vandross than Ruben Studdard.
He is chubby right now too.
I don't know who can play Luther Vandross, to be honest.
Ain't nobody gonna be able to sing like him. We don't.
I mean, that's when they gonna AI the voice.
We gonna need to AI that. But
yeah,
but as far as the movie, I don't want no movie about him if they're not gonna talk about his LGBT lifestyle and his lack of love in that area. I don't want to. I don't.
That's documentary did.
But that's why you got a documentary because they're not gonna put that in the movie theater. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's just so dumb to me.
Would you want to see one about Stevie Wonder?
I would.
I mean,
let me tell you something to you. Somebody who's been in the music industry that long,
yeah.
That nigga got some stories. You hear me? He can't see shit, but baby, I bet you can tell us.
I think he can see, man. There's too many stories on him being able to see, man. I think that's just I think that's his whole shit, bro.
But you know what? I think
I'm having you niggas wonder if I can see her.
If I can see, but I see every motherfucking thing.
I see every motherfucker. There's too many stories on him just on what though, bro?
I don't know. Another person
you think that's his stage? That's like
he gotta be blind. That's a long time to be pretending to be blind. That's a long. He
only put shades on. You never seen this fucking.
No, you gotta understand. Stevie Wonder been Stevie Wonder since he was a teenager. Yeah, he is the original Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he was a star.
He is like he's been a star. He was a child star. He is the original Michael Jackson before any of that shit.
Even when you partially blind or you still consider blind.
You can see like shadows of shit.
You see what I'm saying?
But they do say he sees shadows.
Completely blind. I don't think he's.
No, they say he sees shadows. They say he see like he can see like a silhouette of you. He just can't see you. He can't really see you, but he can see like a, But
like Ray Charles was blind.
Blind. He couldn't see not a shit.
Mm-hmm. But they said Ray could see like he could see parts of you. Like he can't see you, but he can see like a silhouette of you. He can see you a little bit.
Yeah, I can't think of nobody's biopic that I would want to see.
Stevie Wonder would be one for me.
That would probably be it. No.
You want to know what? I'm gonna fuck you up with this one, but I gotta go gospel. Shirley Caesar.
I mean, we did get the Clark sisters.
We did get the Clark sisters. I would love to see a Shirley Caesar movie. I ain't gonna hold you.
Clark sister shit was good because of the mama. It wasn't good because of the girls.
I need her to get older. Though.
Like when you take the mom out of the Clark sister story, that's a horrible biopic.
No, it's not.
Yes,
if you take them, no,
Yes,
Scales. We got to keep it real because
the thing that made
went
that
down.
movie amazing was that mother fighting the
Not no.
Black women had no power in the church at that time when that mama was fighting for them girls to be who they were.
What's her name? Something Agnew?
I don't know her.
Something Agnew. She's just great. She's a great actress. Period.
But you take that mama story out the Clark story movie. What's the storyline?
That if they would have told the real storyline, Scales.
You keep talking about the real story.
If
Ain't
they
nobody
would have told the real
That's my whole
story.
point. They're not going to give you
if
the
they
real
would
story.
have told the real story.
I don't think none of them stories.
This is the real story. Nobody's going to tell the real story.
The actual story.
The closest we got to that was Tina.
The actual story.
No, New Edition was.
That was all right. That was TV, man.
Yeah, I know a lot of shit left
out that New Edition. You think that was the real New Edition story?
It was a lot left out of there.
You see what I'm saying?
That shit was on BET. First of all, it was on BET. So you know that wasn't the real.
Bro.
That motherfucker Bobby Brown said he was frying chicken with crack cocaine. That nigga said he was frying chicken with it. You know how much crack you got?
They definitely didn't tell the real story. Their supplier was Tommy Brown. Bobby Brown's brother was their supplier. So that's how you know they didn't tell the real story in the New Edition movie. It's so many holes. They didn't even go into the Michael Bivins with ABC and Boys the Men part of New Edition. That's not the real.
And that's why they going on tour. That's why they going on tour.
That's not the real New Edition story. That was some shit for BET for ratings. That wasn't the real BET.
It's a real story I want to hear.
Yeah, that wasn't the real thing.
I want to hear rap.
I think Ray and Tina Turner's biopics was the closest that we got to a real story of what really happened.
But if you ask those people who were a part of it, they will tell you that it wasn't real. They'll tell you that it was very exaggerated. Even the people that were there.
Yeah, they do. Because even Tina said some of them hikes.
I think the West Side story was kind of good, though. I think the Biggie story was kind of good.
Biggie was good. The Biggie movie was good. Don't do it, Scales. The Biggie movie was good.
No, you can't say don't do that, Scales.
So what about Selena?
I was alive and outside in 1995 when Biggie was alive. That wasn't accurate. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That wasn't.
We're not talking about accurate.
So what about way better, bro?
What about
Tupac
Selena?
shit could have been way better.
No, I'm not gonna argue about that.
Yeah, no,
that one could have been better. You're right.
Only thing with them,
I just think the actor they picked for Biggie was great.
That's why you like the Biggie movie. Dude is Biggie.
Yeah.
But other than that, the girl they picked for Lil' Kim, Tasha from Power, she ain't Little Kim like that. Dude who played Puffy, buddy, Derek Luke don't look like Puff Daddy.
Well, the Snoop didn't look like, oh boy, Snoop didn't look like, I'm not Snoop, excuse me. The guy that played Tupac didn't look like him. So,
So again, what do y'all think? So do you think Selena was told?
Oh no, Selena was good. Now, hey,
you think it was told?
Listen. Let me explain something to you. Selena was up there with what's love got to do with it.
I believe you got to know that real story to say she was.
But she got a documentary that's about to drop.
I'm a Selena fan just off the movie. I don't even know the shit.
No, I'm just saying, like,
because I'm out there.
After all these years, her family is about to drop a documentary about her life and the family and the band and all that stuff like that. So we'll see if it was accurately depicted in the movie or whatever. So, but I think it's very close to being real. Like the family didn't have anything. When something ain't told right because it'd be backlash from like the
family. The family like that's not true, but they loved that movie.
Yeah,
they did not like the movie.
Yeah, what's her name? It was too bad to play her. I'm sorry.
Who, Jennifer?
Yes.
But nah, she made that movie lit. I love that fucking movie. I don't know what
we know that the TLC one was trash. We know that the Aaliyah one was trash. Like all of those.
We just gotta get the real.
Well, Aaliyah's family is not. They're not gonna do that.
They're never gonna get the real because it's incriminating. It's self-incriminating. They pleading the fifth on the bullshit.
Shit, at this point, you might as well do one for my boy. Shit, my boy, they act like he ain't gonna never come home. You might as well do it for R. Kelly. Shit, his whole story plastered everywhere.
But see, you're not gonna put that in the movie theater. You're not gonna put a nigga raping little girls in the movie theater.
Well, Scales, wait a minute. But if you did they did a whole documentary.
What real movie you seen where that was in a real movie?
Netflix is a documentary.
You talking about when y'all talk about biopics? I'm talking about a production studio putting millions of dollars behind a movie and putting that out. Who?
But you can't. If Netflix
when y'all get these Ed Gein movies and Dahmer and shit, that shit ain't going to the movie theater. That shit going to Netflix.
That's enough.
Come on, Marcus.
That's enough.
No, it's not. That's not
it.
Bro, no
box office.
Bro, Michael Jackson's movie is compared to a Marvel movie.
Yeah, box
office. That's not no Tony Braxton.
You're meaning to tell me that I'm going to being in a movie in an AMC movie theater that I'm going to be seen by more people than if I'm on a Netflix movie?
Yes.
Oh, bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Oh, bullshit. No, that's like saying,
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. They was playing that Surviving R. Kelly shit in the theaters though, bro.
They sure did.
And Marcus, nigga,
but
on
it
my
was,
baby, they was.
But it was
nigga.
also on Netflix, wasn't it? Didn't it start on Netflix?
Yeah,
it was listed under the horror
section. He's saying a lot of that shit will make it to Netflix, Tubi, shit like that. Yeah. But he talking box office.
Bro, you're not going to the movie. I'm waiting on y'all to tell me one movie that was in the movies that had that kind of shit going on that was a true story, bro. It ain't happening,
like
my
what?
nigga.
What movie? What?
When they got like rape and shit going
kids and doing shit like that. Like you talking about putting the Michael Jackson real shit in there.
It was rape.
What? No, she was an adult, bro.
And she was in the studio. Oh, I feel you.
She was an adult. I'm sorry, kids. Just give me an example. I'm waiting on it. You can't give me a movie that was true. Now we had some fictional movies that was based on that shit, but
they did a movie about Lisa Bonet. Whatever the little girl that was Bonet Ramsey, some shit.
That didn't go to. That's another Netflix. You keep talking about documentaries and Netflix shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about shit that's comparable to Superman.
But we cannot sit here and attempt to say we don't live in that world no more, though. We don't live in that world no more.
But you get the Michael Jackson biopic, though. So clearly you do. Somebody put millions of dollars behind the Michael Jackson.
We don't live in a world where
because all the other biopics are where Mookie on Tubi.
Here, but see, I get what you're saying. You're approaching
and BET and shit.
But you're approaching streaming the same way that I would approach straight to video.
For instance, the Whitney Houston movie that they took to the movie theater, they didn't talk about her drug habits or nothing in that movie. See what I'm saying? All they talked about was her singing and her accolades.
It was a lot missing.
Man, it was a lot of shit missing. Yeah. But when BET did her movie, she was doing dope and doing all that shit on there. That's what I'm trying to say.
We know about her lesbian lover and everything.
They're not going to do that.
But I get the difference. But that's clear. But what isn't a difference is the level of success that movie can have.
I'm not saying that. What I'm telling you is I'm talking about the money that's put into these and the directors.
But that's why
the director of Training Day is doing Michael Jackson's biopic, bro. Did you hear what I just said? The director of Training Day, not no humbug nigga who just wrote a movie the other day. The director of Training Day. This nigga got 100 fucking blockbuster films underneath his belt. White movies. Training Day is his one black movie because then
you mean to tell me that same person wouldn't be able to get that same check and notoriety from Netflix?
No. Hell no.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, Scales, you smoking dope and dog food.
There's a Michael Jackson movie already on Netflix. Is it not, Mookie?
Is it?
What I'm saying is there's been Michael Jackson movies before this one that I just advertised.
Yeah.
That's not negative. Why is this one such a big deal?
It's in a theater.
Thank you.
But that's my whole point. A big deal because of the budget that was put behind it.
That's my point. I'm fucking with you on the budget part. You're not going to the theaters if you don't have a budget.
But
I've been in the Tubi movie. Steve-O didn't have enough money to put us in the real theater, so we went to Tubi.
But
if Steve-O had the money from a white company in Hollywood that gave him millions of dollars, we'd have been in the movie theaters.
But Tubi and Netflix are not the same thing.
On a whole real production.
Come on now.
Y'all wasn't gonna be.
But see, that's the difference. Tubi and Netflix are two.
But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is Netflix, Dolomite, Eddie Murphy. Coming to America, Eddie Murphy. Those aren't as big as when Eddie Murphy movies go to the movie theater, bro. It's not the same thing. But Eddie Murphy just had 2 movies go on Netflix and shit. That shit ain't as big as when Eddie Murphy go to the movie theater,
Eddie Murphy is the producer of that.
I'm not talking about who the producer. You getting into some technical shit. I'm talking about.
But you got to. You have to talk about that.
I'm not talking about who the producer,
but you got to talk about what you're talking about. You have to consider who the producer is.
Netflix really ain't producing they producing like series and shit like that.
They produce everything.
No, they got movies. They got John Cena with Kevin Hart and them. They do them little movies. But when Kevin Hart do a big movie, where it's going? To the theater. That's my point. Dave Chappelle has a $400 million contract with Netflix. If Dave Chappelle does a big movie, it's going to the movie theater. It's not going on Netflix.
Contract allows it. If the contract allows it.
That's why he's not doing movies right now, because he took $400 million from Netflix to do comedy specials.
But that's what I was getting to. Even with that, like, the Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah.
That shit come out April something. 2026 in the theaters. That motherfucker ain't gonna hit Netflix until down there 3-4 months after that motherfucker was in the movies already.
But G, listen to this.
It ain't coming out and premiering on Netflix.
G,
you see what I'm saying?
What I'm trying to explain to y'all is this. These movies that Netflix is producing and giving money for ain't no different than if Paramount or anybody gave you the budget for your movie. Nothing is different. Netflix actually is bigger than some of these fucking studios. Netflix is worldwide. These studios have to get distribution deals to get their movie. And yeah, some of them have distribution worldwide, but some of them do not. And just because, yes, you're in a movie, it makes you look like it's a number, like a number of people appear like they got the money. It makes you look like you're getting all this money, but really the deal isn't there.
I'm just saying these biopics that y'all asking for, you're not going to get them,
real story.
Not a good one from Netflix, because they're not going to put that kind of, like, so for example, the Black Klansman,
gotcha,
or even the Fred Hampton story.
Okay.
Those were put out by big productions. Those weren't Netflix movies.
The Judas and Messiah.
Yeah, the Judas and Messiah. That's what I'm talking about. That's a Fred Hampton story.
Did it go to a theater?
Yes, that was a movie. That was a production.
But there are other, what I'm saying, I'm not saying to you that you're not right in saying that there is almost a guarantee that when you go to a commercial studio that there's distribution that you're going to unlock.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that 9 times out of 10, it's damn near going to be a better movie because they're going to put more money into it.
But that's the difference, though. But keeping it real,
they're not going to get Flex Washington and play Michael Jackson. They go get Michael Jackson's nephew to play Michael Jackson and train him. Here, we're going to put $1 million into you, so when the movie come out, you're going to be Michael Jackson when that motherfucker. You're not going to be Flex Washington who came here and read a couple of lines, and we rolled the camera and said, Michael Jackson.
But Scales, let's be fair. If you got a Dave Chappelle who you can give $60 million to just to get on stage and tell jokes, you mean to tell me this same company cannot say, hey, this is a movie I want to make,
example,
and I want to invest in it.
So his go there. Kevin Hart's go to the theaters, right? Kevin Hart's stand-ups go to the actual movie theaters. They don't go on HBO, Netflix, none of that. He's the highest grossing comedian right now.
But at the same time, Scales, you got to also consider this. What does my deal say?
That shit go.
Can I pay you enough?
But the movies that come out in the theaters, them motherfuckers gonna go to them other distribution
later. They let them eat with them later.
Yeah, that's like back in the day. This shit was you went to see it in the movies.
Yeah.
2 months later, that motherfucker came out on DVD.
Straight to video. Yeah. Straight to video. But there are movies that went straight to video, right? That went straight to video and you just bought them. Then that's what Scales' point is. These things, I think he's conflating the two. Because Scales is saying, well, if it go to Netflix, that's damn near like it going straight to video. It ain't went to the theaters. But what I'm saying is,
Netflix is the second underneath the theaters. Like
what he's saying is type of stories like that.
Yeah.
They're not gonna play.
But I disagree.
So when you look
because there are also movies on Netflix
when y'all talk about
that have had that notoriety.
I ain't gonna lie, you can't put no biopic of
bro,
Michael
that's
Jackson
what I'm saying.
and put it on no basic ass.
I'm speaking to y'all point, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all said y'all
I wouldn't want it to just
y'all
go
like
there.
Selena.
Yeah.
Y'all like Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Y'all like Tina Turner, bro. They put hundreds of millions of dollars into those movies, bro. That wasn't no shit they just spent $30 million on, bro. Them movies had hundreds of millions of dollar budgets, man.
But for your idea, for what you're saying,
so that's why you like it so much, because the money, and energy, and time.
But your point makes the assumption that they're not investing at that level, is what I'm saying, and they are in certain areas.
It's like if the Grammys was on BET, not to say it like that.
No,
bro,
it's the same thing.
But keeping it real, we can't say that because for a long time, let's be for real, the BET Awards was something we watched over the Grammys any day.
Yeah, we.
But it still don't hold more weight.
That shit don't hold more weight than for the world, bro.
No, it don't hold.
I feel you.
Grammys. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, if you want a Prince biopic, I don't want to be cheapened, because that's what I'm saying. Aaliyah biopic was fucked up. TLC shit was fucked up because we let Lifetime and Netflix and HBO.
You can make
let
that
a real movie for people do it. Don't touch that.
But
shit.
To your point, that's the same thing I'm saying about Netflix. You're saying that about Lifetime, but when we watched the Clark Sisters documentary, we enjoyed it. So it's all about how you do it, not where you do it.
No. Clark Sisters was a real movie.
It was a movie.
It was a movie.
And it was on Lifetime. And I think it's just about the producer.
Yeah, they two totally different things. But this was a movie. He said the wrong thing. It was a movie.
Excuse me. It was
out of all the Lifetime biopics, they hit on one.
No. It was
what?
I can't think of another one.
What? No, that was the only one. They hit on one.
I looked up at the woman.
Give me another one. And the lady that played the Clark Sisters' mama is an amazing actress.
She's a dope
actress. I'm talking about, I don't even know how the fuck they got her to play that part.
She played in King Richard, too. She played in King Richard, too.
Yeah.
It's something Agnew. I can't remember.
Everything.
So that's another movie. Look, he just proved my point again.
Yeah.
Venus and Serena movie with Will Smith. Where did that go?
In the theater.
Thank you.
Just like
and people love the movie.
But hold on.
Because they put hundreds of millions of dollars
One of my
behind
favorite
it.
movies.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was in theater. That's a biopic about a real motherfucker. You
Who?
know, like you said, they let some shit out.
Who?
American Gangster. About Frank Lucas.
Lucas, yeah.
But hold
Great
on, hold it.
Great movie.
You mean this is not because what I'm trying to say is when you have a movie.
Even Paid in Full. You wanna know why Paid in Full was so good? Dame Dash and them wrote it, but they gave it to the big white company to put it in the movie theaters.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if not, it would have been on some shit.
It'd have been on BET. It'd have been like state property, bro.
But it's no different than you.
It'd have been like state property.
But see, this is what I don't like about it. Because it's no different than you, right? In music. It's really no different. If I'm saying to you, oh yeah, I put this into my music, that means that I may not be able to get the commercial success that this person gets. So put millions into his music. It doesn't make the
last
same.
Summer when you was with me, my artist performed 3 times at Summerfest in one day.
Yeah.
No artist ever did that in history. To me, that was bigger than anything she did that year. She went on tour. She did all kind of shit.
Right.
That was big because no stage in music is bigger than Summerfest. Summerfest is the biggest music festival in the world.
That's true.
Not just in Milwaukee,
Absolutely.
not just
In
in
the
rap,
world.
in the world. So I was most proud of that. Even all the other shit we accomplished that year, to have my artist perform 3 times in one day at Summerfest was a big accomplishment.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But at the same time,
to do the comedy improv, if Mike do comedy improv, I'm proud. But if he get booked at the Pfizer, we throwing a motherfucking parade. Do you see the difference here?
I get what you said, but no. But see, this is what you said that I am combating. This is the idea, and if it's not what you meant, then maybe you can correct me. Just because I didn't put $50 million.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Doesn't mean
what
that
I'm saying,
I may not be able to operate at the same level.
No bullshit. Because in real life, like I just said, I seen that motherfucker. As soon as I seen that trailer and I seen it was coming out in the movies, I wanted to see it. But if I was to see the same thing and they would have been saying on Tubi, I'll be like, man, I ain't watching that shit.
On Tubi though.
Only reason why I went and watched my brother movie because he was in it. I would have never peeped that movie. I would never check that shit out, bro.
I ain't
you see
gonna
what I'm saying? I only went and watched it because you was in it.
Tubi got some good cheap ass movies.
What
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying that they don't got no good movies. Bro.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the production, when
yeah,
it comes to like the cast,
but the assumption,
shit like that,
the assumption that we're making, though,
what I'm saying,
when we say that the assumption we're making is that's why they don't have a budget to do, so that's not true.
That's why I'm using Eddie Murphy as an example. Because we've seen Eddie Murphy do good in the box office, and now he's on Netflix doing movies and shit. And they don't have the same impact as when he was in even the Coming to America 2 wasn't
pay me that much.
The Coming to America 2 wasn't as good as the first one because he didn't have the money for the cast.
Was it because he didn't have the money for a cast or because the cast he chose?
Clearly he didn't have the money.
I'm not gonna say that. Because he had a number of niggas in that movie. So it can't be the money.
Why
it can't be the money.
The first one was put in the movie theaters, Mike.
The niggas that he
Scales.
Hey,
the first one was can't be the money, Scales. He had 50 million motherfuckers. He had more motherfuckers in the second movie than he had in the first one.
The first one was in the movie theaters. I think that's
what drowned it out too.
I ain't gonna lie.
He had more motherfuckers in the second movie than he had in the first one.
A lot of times when they be doing like the second and third shit, it be motherfuckers, actors that's trying to be on the come up. They put random motherfuckers comedians that's on the ride.
They had DC Young Fly in the damn movie and shit like that.
Speaking of like second and thirds or whatever, Scream 7 about to come out.
I don't even need that shit.
But I think this is probably about to be one of the better ones than all the ones that came after.
But you see a
the
lot
second
of these
one?
movies, they got 1,001 what's.
But and it's still original cast.
After they go, but a lot of them don't. A lot of them start off. The first 2 had the right motherfuckers. The next motherfucker that had a whole different motherfucker. You like, what the fuck going on?
But that's because
and then now they got to revamp and come back and bring the old.
But the whole the Scream thing has always had the main characters. It never went off a rocker and having 1,000 other. They might have added more on there to expand,
just like
but
they movie shit, right? They supposed to bring that shit back, right?
Yeah, but that's because the Wayans just brought it back. The company that they did. This is my point again about having these companies behind you. The company they did Scary Movie with, it was only a 3-movie deal. Once the 3 movies was over, the company owned the name Scary Movie, so they sold it to another writer. They put out a couple more. Then Marlon and his brothers came back and bought it back, and now they're putting it out again.
It's horrible. That's just like Home Alone.
All the franchises go through that, bro. Where they're gonna buy. Somebody's eventually gonna buy that shit. My point with Eddie Murphy. Back to Eddie Murphy. The original Coming to America came out in 1984 or some shit, right? This new one came out 2 or 3 years ago on Netflix. You don't think if it went to the movie theater, it would have the same impact as the other one? That motherfucker didn't do as well because it was on Netflix, bro.
But Scales, this is the thing this is what I'm trying to say, and here's my
You can't even name a movie that broke the records on Netflix. Like he said, series and documentaries is what be breaking them on.
It didn't come out on Netflix. It came out on Prime Video.
Same thing.
And I ain't gonna lie too. He is kind of making a point too, bro, because you gotta think. A lot of motherfuckers ain't paying for no Netflix.
That's my other point.
A motherfucker ain't paying for Netflix. A motherfucker gonna go to.
We not paying for Netflix right now. I can't even tell you what's on Netflix because I'm not paying $25 a month for Netflix.
A motherfucker rather go pay for the movie they want to go see than to pay this for a subscription a month. A lot of motherfuckers.
I'm the other way around.
A lot of motherfuckers ain't savvy.
I'm the other way around. I'm not paying.
I think I'm on a whole other side of that, G.
I wait for it to come on the streaming.
You gotta think it's motherfuckers older than us.
But this is what I'm saying. So what you're trying to tell me, and this is why I can't get there. What you're trying to tell me is that people who have a set subscription into Netflix, who's paying for Netflix monthly, they have subscribers. When I'm promoting a movie, as an actor, I'm going out hoping that you go to the movies and go see what I got going on. If I'm on Netflix, you already got it.
But that don't mean I'm finna watch it.
That don't mean
so when I go promote,
that does not mean I can scroll. You know how many movies on Netflix I done scroll by, nigga, and ain't never.
You're already there. You ain't even got to pay for the movie.
I'm not watching that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you.
Yeah.
Nigga. I ain't have a bitch.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be no Netflix at my crib, nigga.
You going to the movies?
Yes. Every Tuesday.
Yes,
nigga.
We go to the movies. Niggas go to the movies.
Tuesday and Fridays, nigga. I'm going on a discounted day, nigga. And I'm going on a day when motherfuckers don't want to go, nigga, to where I'm being that motherfucking low.
So you're
outside of that, nigga, I don't be when I'm at my house, I'm at the crib to go to sleep, nigga. I'm barely
But see, this is my whole thing.
I'm watching ESPN, I'm watching sports shit, bro. I'm not even really checking into watching no movies, bro. So I'm not paying for that shit.
But if you wanted to watch the movie, what's more convenient? If you decided
to watch it from the crib,
I'm going to watch a movie.
Exactly.
So what you can't tell me is that a company who has a set number of households, they know how many households watch they shit. They have a full understanding of that. When I promote, I'm promoting to these households who watch these type of movies, and I know based off my own research.
When I'm on the Netflix shit though, I ain't really watching movies, bro. I'm watching shit like y'all say, like series.
But this is what I'm trying to explain to you. What Netflix already has, which is what these other studios do not, who's just sending things to movie and distributing them, is I have formulas and understanding of what you watch. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So when you go click, the shit that you pop up that's recommended for you is based off of a formula.
But then, like, I get.
You see what I'm saying?
I get what you. I
so
get,
when I come,
feel too,
I know how many.
Because at the same time, when I look up shit and when it ain't shit in the movies, I'm fucked. Now I gotta be at the crib watching Netflix.
And Netflix gonna give you a recommendation.
I don't want to go see shit.
I mean,
they're gonna give you a recommendation. This is what you watch.
For a long time, the movie theater has lost its, like, people don't want to go to the movies. But I think now, if they actually start, because for a while they wasn't really even putting good movies in the movie theaters. Shit that could have been and should have went to the movie theaters, they wasn't doing that.
You want to know why?
Now they're about to start
because Netflix was buying them.
It's the budget.
The streaming companies were buying the movies.
If a motherfucking movie ain't in a motherfucking box office theaters, they don't got the budget.
So think about it. If we have a pandemic,
but that's not true.
If we have a pandemic, right, and you can't go to the movie theater, am I gonna give somebody $100 million to put out the Michael Jackson movie? No. Hell the fuck no!
Because you can't go out and see
ain't nobody even going to the movies.
Exactly, bro.
I don't have to go to the movies.
I don't make as much money you streaming it at the crib as you do going to the box office.
You gonna make as much money,
bro,
period.
So time
because
out.
you're the producer.
Bro,
you're the producer.
Mike, you trying to time out. I'm gonna give you an example. So you're trying to tell
because the movie.
Bro, you trying to tell me Beyonce made as much money on Netflix as she did on tour, my nigga?
Let's be clear.
You trying to tell me she made
those are two different things.
How?
Those are two different things. First of all, on tour, I get to, with each date, negotiate how much of that I'm going to get.
We finna see something.
I'm able to negotiate on tour how much that promoter gonna get, how much I'm gonna get. When it comes to Netflix, I go to Netflix, I go to all these other companies.
What's your deal? She did the homecoming concert on Netflix. It's the biggest rated, highest viewed thing on their platform.
You think Beyonce picked Netflix for her health?
You think other people didn't
Well,
offer
what I'm
her
saying
deals?
is, you think that she made more off of motherfuckers streaming that than people physically going to buy tickets in a box office,
I know
bro.
that if Beyonce chose Netflix, it was because it paid her the most. It wasn't because she had the best deal.
What I'm trying to tell you is, there's no way that that's making more money than the box office.
And don't, when it comes to Beyonce,
ask the NBA. What's the NBA's problem right now? Streaming, bro. Ain't it? People streaming NBA games. They want you to buy tickets and go in the box office because that's where the money is. Streaming, even in music. We don't. What I say about the artists the other day, they don't make no money because you get
but that's totally different.
No,
that's totally different.
Right.
It is.
Netflix is streaming.
Because when you're a producer on Netflix, I give you a check.
I ain't gonna lie.
On the front end.
I ain't gonna lie. Not never, bro. How much is Netflix a month?
$20.
I give you a check on the front end.
$25, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. When these movies come out, my nigga, bro, on a regular day, bro, this shit is $15 a person.
That doesn't mean
this is $15 a person.
But how many people are you splitting that with, though?
Shit, who knows?
Exactly. If I'm Netflix and I pay for your shit, it's mine. I don't have to split it with a movie theater. I don't have to split it with a distributor, an agent, nothing. I buy your shit and it belongs to me.
But bro, that still doesn't make more money than
what
you.
It don't matter. Wait. What belongs to you?
What your intellectual property is mine when I buy it.
So when you buy that Netflix, it's yours.
If I'm Netflix,
no, he's speaking like the nigga who putting the movie out, not the customer.
Not the nigga. I'm speaking.
And that's not even what I'm talking about.
No.
That's not what I'm talking about.
This is what you're not hearing. As a producer, Beyonce is a producer. As a producer, what I do is I go to every distribution company.
Beyonce made $538 million on tour last year. She did not make that from Netflix.
Tour, that's you're conflating the two. Tour and me selling my documentary.
I'm about to show how. We're debating box office sales.
No, we're
streaming.
not.
That's
no,
what
we're
I'm
not.
debating.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
That's what I'm debating.
No,
that's why the Michael Jackson movie going to the box office and not to the streaming site.
Our discussion,
because they know Michael Jackson fans gonna buy
our discussion. And then correct me if I'm wrong. Our discussion is a movie going to Netflix versus going to the movie theaters, and the person who produces the movie getting more money going to the movie theaters versus going straight through Netflix. Am I wrong?
Yeah, he was, because he's literally talking about box office sales, that about them selling out, and they're not going to put a Michael Jackson movie like that
on no fucking stream,
but
on Netflix.
But that's what I just said.
You're advocating for that to go on Netflix, though. That's my whole debate.
Hear me. This is what I'm saying.
None of that.
As a producer, hear me. As a producer, because what y'all saying is the same amount of money as that. Because this was the argument. You're not going to get the same amount of money put into that movie as you would if that movie went to movie theater.
What he's saying is, if I'm putting, what he's saying is, Mike.
Let's look at. We can look it up, Mike.
Mike. What he's saying is,
so you don't think if we was two motherfucking producers, right, and you was going there saying that you want your project to go on Netflix, and mine to go on the box office theater, you don't think they gonna? You don't think I get more money to
depends on the deal.
My production gotta be better. My actors gotta be better.
Ask yourself this, G. If I wasn't paying top dollar, would I ever get an Eddie Murphy? Would I ever get a Dave Chappelle?
Hell no.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. That's what I'm trying to break down.
What he's saying is, if I'm investing all of this money,
I want
this movie.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Listen to me. It don't matter. If you give me the bigger check, I'm making the most money with you because I want to help you understand something. Once that project leaves you, you don't make no more money, nigga.
But the thing is,
the deal is the $90 million. If I said I'm gonna pay you 90, that's all you get paid.
I think we missed
what I make off of it, whatever drug. Once you give it to me, once I cut that and sell it on the street, it ain't got shit to do with you how much I sell it for.
I think we missing a key point here.
What's the key point, Sid?
It's all based on the motherfucker who making a movie, right? So if I'm making this movie, I have the choice to either if I want to go on streaming or right away, or if I wanted to put it in a movie theater. So I mean, he's just
which is the point I'm making. That's
so the person who made the Michael Jackson, whoever's doing these biopics, the bigger the production, the bigger the budget, the bigger the money they want to do, they're gonna say, no, let me just throw this in a movie theater because I want to bust through it and break the box office.
Some people get the money on the front end. Some people get the money on the back end.
But with these biopics, though, right? How you say, once I give you this, and once I give you this, basically you washing your hands with it on that end, right?
Yeah, you're done.
can they really do that shit if you doing a motherfucking thing of a biopic of a motherfucker when they constantly? If
they absolutely can do it. Yeah.
If it's constantly getting watched and streamed, because technically that's your music, right?
That's gonna already be
get paid for streaming on the music. Right?
Netflix most expensive movie ever made is some shit called Bright Star, $320 million. Hollywood's most expensive movie made by a studio was $447 million, and that was Jurassic Park. That's the difference that I'm talking about here.
Way different.
It's $100 million more.
You went and picked the most expensive movie. Now,
I just wanted. I asked, what was the most expensive movie ever made?
But here's the thing:
how much did it cost to make the most expensive movie on Netflix? They said $320 million. I asked, how much was the most money made by Universal Studios? I didn't even do all the productions. I just did Universal, $500 million.
But how is that saying that they're not comparable? I'm just telling you that they're comparable.
They're not.
If they wasn't comparable, this is the thing, though, Scales. If they wasn't comparable, why would people like Eddie Murphy?
Because Eddie Murphy probably not getting 160 from the studios anymore. He probably just getting that from Netflix.
Oh, come on, let's be for real.
Hey,
let's be fucking for real.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. 300 and some million to a Netflix motherfucker is a lot.
But period.
No, these is real movies, bro.
This is what you gotta understand.
Will Smith is in one of the movies that was on this list, my nigga.
But it's like, how much that money.
Don't think Tubi, bro. When I say Netflix, we're talking about Eddie Murphy, Will Smith, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart. I'm not talking about me. Steve-O. I'm not talking about Tubi, bro. We're talking about Netflix. It's real people. Jennifer Lopez.
It's money.
Real actors on Netflix.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So do you think
and they still losing by $200 million?
No.
Bro, I just read 500, 300.
No, Scales. If they really wasn't making the money they should be making, do you really think these people will be up? That's why I keep trying to break down for you. If you really think these people wasn't making the money they should be making, do you think they would be over there at Netflix?
No, I just think there's somewhere else to make some money at. They're gonna go. They go to television. They go everywhere to make some money.
If I'm gonna give my project to you first,
how you know they gave it to them first? How you know they didn't go to the studio? And the studio was like, we don't got 160 for this. We got 120. And they was like, well, Netflix giving me 160. I did that as a record manager.
Okay,
I did that with my artists. This label gonna give us this, little bro. You heard me do it.
So that means Netflix is comparable. So that means Netflix is comparable.
All labels are comparable.
Because if I wasn't comparable, then we wouldn't even be having.
But QC can't do what Def Jam do. Is my point. Netflix can't do what Universal Studios do. You're playing in the same field as me, but you can't do what I do.
But I am. Because if I wasn't, me and you wouldn't even be having this conversation.
No, you would have better biopics, to my point, that started this conversation.
But
she was asking about the biopics. This is why I was explaining why you don't have better biopics right now.
You're trying to compare a new
Selena was done in big movie production.
Prior to streaming.
Malcolm X, big movie production.
Prior to streaming.
Tina Turner, big movie production.
Prior to streaming.
All of the ones that we love, big movie productions. All the ones that suck were done by Netflix, not Lifetime, BET, that VH1. Those are the ones that suck.
Because they didn't have much of a budget, right?
We just said
that's my whole point.
But see, Netflix ain't that. Netflix ain't that. And the fact that you're trying to put them in that
so why Netflix don't have amazing biopics then?
I'm not going to say that. That's what you're saying.
They don't.
I don't know that.
Netflix then done biopic?
Dolomite's a biopic by Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
With comedians and actors and all kind of shit.
Dolomite is a remake, ain't it?
No, that's a biopic on his life, man.
On Dolomite's life.
It's a biopic.
Or on Dolomite's making of that movie.
It's a biopic.
So we comparing Dolomite to What's Love Got to Do with it?
I'm not comparing it to anything. I'm saying that's Netflix biopic with an amazing actor who's $1 billion
I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get that. Dolomite is a particular type of movie.
What's another biopic on Netflix then? Since you saying they got these amazing biopics and they got all this money.
What I'm gonna say is this. We can't come at Netflix and say, oh, poo-poo, you just like Tubi.
I didn't say that.
But that's basically...
I'm saying they're just not
treating them the same.
They're not on the level of the people that's putting out the Michael Jackson movies. But you're saying you're trying to put them in that level, and I'm going to
say that for the producers of the Michael Jackson movie can go to any...
No, they can't, bro.
If I'm selling something...
The Michael Jackson movie hasn't worked any other time.
That's like saying...
It's going to work right now. Why? Because it's going to make you want to go to the movies to see it. Ain't that what you just said? This the 19th Michael Jackson biopic.
I don't believe that.
This is the 19th Michael Jackson biopic.
I don't believe people need to go to the theater somewhere. I actually believe that culture has ended a long time ago.
No, I go to the movies, bro.
I believe, but
so why
something you do?
So why we didn't go see Flex Washington?
A lot of people don't
still go to the movies, bro.
Who don't see
especially motherfuckers who in relationships and shit, bro. I know a lot of people still go to to the movies, bro.
How many people know that?
Bro, even motherfuckers that ain't in a relationship, bro. If you dealing with any type of motherfucker, bro, y'all doing some shit, man. Fuck, bro. Bro, I'm just
ain't no way.
Bro.
Ain't no way.
Bro, I'll show you my phone right now, bro, on my baby, nigga. And
you got a lady. That's different.
Not me. Not even me, bro. I can type in movies, nigga, on my life. Nigga, you don't see how many motherfuckers pop up, nigga, to where my people saying they going to the movies.
How many niggas you not go to the for real movies?
Niggas in Milwaukee
don't go to movies for real.
Niggas in Milwaukee.
If I go to a movie, it's because I'm trying to fuck something. I'm
These
just all
niggas
the
in
way
Milwaukee
real
go to the movies, bro.
I'm trying to fuck some. I'm trying to fuck some. That's the only reason I'm there.
Listen, I don't care what they going for. They still going.
G, we ain't going for the movie.
But I do understand what you're saying because a lot of movie theaters is shutting down.
So I'm gonna give you another example of that. The NBA with the streaming shit, right?
That's different.
And you're going to buy physical tickets. How is that different? The
NBA
just sold to Prime. Didn't they? The games come on NBC and Prime. They don't come on TNT. People are upset about it because they can't even watch the games.
You gotta.
But the NBA said they did that because they offered them $1 billion. But Adam Silver said it doesn't compare to what we bring through the box office.
But that's two totally different things.
How?
One is physical box office, you coming to see me live. Another one is you're buying intellectual digital property. That's two totally different things. Of course I'm gonna pay more to see you in person. Yes, I'm gonna pay that. Yeah. Of course I'm coming to see you. That's something totally different. We're talking about digital on streaming. That's like of course I'm paying.
I'm sorry, I'm finna get totally off topic because the government is really mad or really trying to stop this
food stamps.
Yeah, because they just stopped it again. So if you ain't receive them, you not gonna receive them.
No. What it is
they just passed it. Literally, they just said, and I just checked the thing.
They went to the appeals court.
I'm finna show you what it said
real quick because I think that's what it is.
Supreme Court. So if like those of us who got it, it's not going to affect us. But if you haven't gotten yours yet, you not finna get them for November.
I thought they gave them to everybody yesterday.
I guess they didn't give it to everybody. So I guess it's still people who haven't received their November yet. And if you ain't received them, you still not going to receive them because they just shut that motherfucker down. The Supreme Court did.
Okay, so let's be clear because Ketanji Brown Jackson did this one in particular. So. Because I have to see like good sense now. Wait a minute.
No, but I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take you to my app too.
Let me read this part because I feel you because this will be the part where people really need to hear it. Mm-hmm. This comes from after a Boston appeals court declined to intervene immediately as they should have. Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson issued an order late Friday pausing the requirement to distribute full SNAP payments until the appeals court rules on whether to issue a more lasting pause. Jackson handles emergency matters from Massachusetts. Okay, what this means is the Supreme Court has sent it back to the appeals courts of Massachusetts. Okay, meaning that they're going to ask for them to rule, and then that's when they'll get it. But I don't understand why they would even entertain it.
Yeah, so then look what my app say.
Okay.
If you haven't received it.
The Supreme Court paused the ruling to restore, which is why when people are asking, I don't know why they released them all at the same day, because they anticipated this happening. Government shutdown update. The Supreme Court paused the ruling to restore full November SNAP benefits. If you received your full November deposit, it should not be affected. We'll update you soon.
Mm-hmm. But if you haven't, then you shit out of luck right now.
So the thing about it is they keep talking about ending and pausing and starting and pausing and starting and pausing and starting and pausing. The true thing that people got to look at is who is keeping this shit from happening, and how do we get them from being in the positions that they're in.
I don't even understand the back and forth, the yo-yo that they even
what's the point? What is it for? Like
the yo-yo, what it is, it's an attempt to get Democratic voters who vote for Democrats to suffer enough for them to want to pressure Democrats to come to the table and do a deal. That is why you see people like Stephen A. Smith and Charlamagne the God
trying to sway people
to do it. I want y'all to know that these people are operatives.
I mean, they get paid.
I don't give a fuck what Charlamagne say. I don't give a fuck how he try to convince y'all that he for the Democrats and for black people. That is
he say that he ain't a Democrat.
Him and Stephen A. They're very vocal, Mike, about their stance and how they feel, bro. They don't
I want y'all to hear me. I want y'all to hear this. Charlamagne the God came out, so Stephen A. Oh, why don't y'all come and y'all give up? Why don't y'all do this, do that? I want y'all to hear, like, these people are rich, man. They got money. They're going to tell you to do what makes sense for them. They got, again, millions of dollars. Stephen A. especially. Okay, Stephen A. been in this shit longer than...
and he just got a $200 million contract a couple months ago or some shit.
Stephen A. did?
Hell yeah. From ESPN, he just got like $200 million.
You know what I'm saying? So,
like he plays sports.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't play a fucking thing. So, and so when you hear these people speak, they're speaking from a rich person's understanding. They don't give a fuck whether you got health care. They don't give a fuck whether you get food stamps. They don't give a damn whether you're able to pay your rent. Why? Because their mortgage is paid. Charlamagne get up to get on the radio and talk to you each day and entertain you and go back to his house. And he only got to entertain you for a few hours before you're able to get from that motherfucker and leave. Same with Stephen A. Smith. He went and got his podcast. He hang and hobnob with the white NFL owners, and he seems to have forgotten that he's a nigga. Am I wrong?
No, absolutely.
So now we get to the point where we have a Stephen A. Smith who has now darkened the door of politics and don't know a fuck thing about what he's talking about. So now what do we do? Charlamagne the God gets on nationally or internationally syndicated radio, and he is also one of the reasons that Kamala Harris didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
And now at this time wants to pretend like all along he was this person who was trying to help the Democrats get into office, and now we're dealing with Trump, and he wants to pretend that he didn't take his simple ass on national television and say how he was still thinking about if he wanted to vote for Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, along with the rest of the red pill niggas. You ever heard of the red pill niggas?
Man.
So it gets to being stupid and dumb on top of all of that shit.
Man.
So it's nuttery. It's nuttery.
So just that fast, at the beginning of the show, I announced people got their food stamps and shit yesterday, and in less than an hour and a half, 2 hours.
That's how federal court works, though.
Snatched them up.
That's how federal court. And it's not that it's snatched; it's that it's paused. See, when you go to, it's a federal court. You get an order from the federal court. Once you get an order from the federal court, that's the district court. Then you have the circuit court of appeals, and that's like the boss of the district court. Then when you get to the circuit court of appeals, you get a decision from them. So what Ketanji Brown Jackson has said is, "Hey, Court of Appeals, y'all need to rule on this. And you need to do it now. And so I'm going to pause that until you all rule on it. Not I agree with what's happening, but I do think you need to issue a ruling so that we can move forward on this." And that is what is going on at the appeals court level. So it's not even going to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is saying to the appeals court, "Hey, you all need to rule on this."
So as fast as we got food stamps, we lost them again.
But it could be back. I mean, this is an appeals court in Massachusetts. So Ketanji Brown Jackson is over that particular appeals court. I guess each of the Supreme Court justices have a particular courts they're over. And this court needs to rule. They decided not to issue a immediate ruling, like one that would happen right away. Ketanji Brown Jackson's order, Supreme Court Justice, hers is right away. But hers is saying to them, "Hey, we're going to pause it, but pause it just for your decision," which I believe they're going to rule in the favor of the American people, of course.
That's crazy. And on that note, y'all, this was episode 227 of the Slicktalk with Scalez podcast. We appreciate y'all tuning in, locking in with us. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. We're going to sign out with this funny money video. We'll see y'all. Peace.
I'm only one.
Tony, you made this beat? Ayy, and BD's in the pool like they mermaids doing handstands. The brother Sandman don't want no tryna walk
won't tan. My little bitch pan, I hit her hand, I use her pots and pans. I paid a rack for pants that I wash and never wore again. And you might catch us in your city shopping store, done locked us in. She wildin' out again, this bitch need me like some ice. Bro, bending blocks again, G-Lock shooting, belly not a fan. And he like not again, just lost a 10 strip on dice again. And I got niggas that got bodies coming out and going in. Hunk and stove, eating crackers, hot sauce sardines out the can. Just did a hand in hand, I know you thought I might have shook his hand. And kick like Jackie Chan, the baby chopper, take pull up and fuck. I'm like skip the home the block while they at school, I been ahead. Man got a nappy head with 20 in the pocket of my pants. And simp don't stand a chance with my bitch unless I'm in her hand. She love expensive threads, she don't give a fuck about being got lucky when I pulled up, served one thing, swiping my on me, finally moving up. Just like the Jefferson. A redhead with glasses like a dork, I call her Pepper in. 3 niggas, 6 phones in his Benz, we locking in. And bro got tone, I got damn. A month or 2, that's 30 grand. They call me magic, maybe cause I take the hat and pull out grand. And shit get tragic, get too close, it's like publicity. Different formatics, I'm in the back, cut the back, stretching on my legs. And biddies in the pool like they mermaids doing handstands. Bro the Sandman don't want no tryna wipe, won't tan. My little bitch pan, I hit her hand, I use her pots and pans. I paid a rack for pants that I wash and never wore again. And you might catch us in your city shopping store, done locked us in. She wildin' out again, this bitch need me like some ice. Bro bending blocks again, G-Lock shooting, belly not a fan. And he like not again, just lost a 10 strip on dice again.